But let's get going here. Wait for that green light to get going, and we are live. Hey guys, how you going today on BK Sport? We're here for another Gal fight, baby. And although he said it's the last one, I really don't believe it's his last one. I really don't. I think that the Sonny Bill fight is pretty much a guarantee at this point. But in the same sense, you know, we do have to put up with another Justin Hodges absolute shambles. Yes, Justin Hodges for me is not a good fighter at all. I have no idea how we're doing a second one of this, but you know us. We love our celebrity boxing, you could say, in Australia. We love our boxing, so it's going to be a good night here. We've got some other talent on show as well, not just Gallen Hodges. We also have Michael the Flog Zerafa going up against Creati. We've got Okuso, who I love watching. Okuso, he's a fantastic fighter, Paulo Okuso. And we've also got City Roosters enforcer, Takiyaho, who will be making his debut tonight. So good to see, considering that no one wanted to fight him. Literally, no one wanted to fight him. Has not done a professional fight before. And literally every single big heavyweight didn't want to be taking him on in Australia anyway. We're not talking big time, but the heavyweights in Australia, no one wanted to take him on. So good on Jamin Lowe for accepting that challenge there. But yeah, big night ahead here, guys. Obviously, right now, Wade Ryan is taking on Mazoudia, which was a great fight when they last fought in the super welterweight. But later on, we've also got Liam Taliva'a versus Louis Masters, Telford versus Joel Taylor, Takiyaho taking on Jamin Lowe in a heavyweight. We've got Paulo Okuso taking on David Zagarra in the light heavyweight. Paul Gallen obviously taking on Justin Hodges in the co-main event, but it's effectively the main, but because no one gives a shit about Zerafa. But Paul Gallen, Justin Hodges is the co-main, and then the main is Zerafa versus Creati in a middleweight fight. So I hear that Zerafa as well apparently has a spoken, basically confirmed agreement with Golovkin for a fight, which is a little bit of a big step up there. But, you know, I'm interested to see how we do go tonight. So obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here. If you didn't know, due to broadcasting restrictions, it is illegal for me to show you the actual fight. The best I can do is commentate it, let you guys know exactly what's happening, talk to you guys in the chat, have a good time, have a bit of a laugh, and watch Justin Hodges more than likely get knocked out. Again, it did already happen once, where Gallen did beat him, and for some reason, Hodges wants to have another crack, which is interesting. But then again, to be fair, in that fight, Hodges did look pretty good for the first 2 rounds. Like, he didn't look good, but he got a better showing against Gallen. Was able to knock him down. I will say, as much as I love Gal, as much as I think Gal has been the biggest part of Australian boxing, and I'm talking about in general Australian boxing in the last 3, 4, whatever years. I think that if he loses this, then it'll be all done. I don't think he takes on Sonny Bill. I think if he does win this, I think that even though Sonny Bill lost and he looked absolutely dreadful against, was it Lucas Brown? It was Lucas Brown, wasn't it? No, who did he take on and he lost in the last fight? I think it might have been Brown, wasn't it? Who did Sonny Bill take on? I'll look at the chat in just a few moments. Sonny Bill Willings. This is the name that will always be synonymous with Gal and vice versa as well. No, it was Mark Hunt. That's right. Yeah, it was Mark Hunt who Gal slaughtered when he fought him. But that was years ago. It was years ago. But yeah, look, like I said, Wade Ryan versus Mazoudia on right now. We're not going to commentate this fight. We'll commentate from the next one. Let's go see what you guys say in the chat. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this fight. I may stream Germany versus Japan tonight, guys, but I'm actually incredibly exhausted. So I'm probably going to give it a bit of a rest for the FIFA World Cup tonight and not stay up all night. And then obviously we'll slap it again from tomorrow onwards. But I do want to see Germany versus Japan. I will probably watch Germany versus Japan. But like I said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into it, baby. David says, here we go, $60, BKRmy. $60 for this, is it? So I can't pay for it in Fiji. In Fiji, it's not possible because you have to go through KO, and on KO is only available in Australia. So lucky me, I get to go through a website that is not necessarily legal. But then again, how else am I meant to watch it, baby? How else am I meant to watch it? Oh yeah, Fury versus Chisora 3 is coming up. I just really don't understand why we're doing that fight again as well, because Fury's... Yeah, anyway, you know, that's a bit of a waste of a fight as well, to be honest with you. Brighton says Mark Hunt and Gallen beat Hunt. Oh no, he easily beat him too. Yeah, he easily beat him. Brighton says Hunt did drop Gallen at one point, but yeah, that was very early on though. I think that was our first stream. I think our first boxing stream on the channel was actually Paul Gallen versus Mark Hunt back, I think, in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. There, yeah, look, it was a pretty easy win there for Gal. I think it did go deep. I don't think it was really quick though, but in the same sense, Gal was pretty easily beating him throughout, and then got that knockout. But I think we had on that stream, we had about like 12,000 people watching live. It was ridiculous. And that was before we knew how to make that chat subscribers only. Like, subscribers only doesn't really do too much. It just means you have to subscribe, refresh the stream, and then get into the chat. But, if we had had that back then, it wouldn't have, jeez, because that was just the chat was going bang, 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 bang. I couldn't see shit. Pila Fusimalohi says, has CSR Takiyaho fought Lowe? Not yet. So we've only just started. So this fight right now is Wade versus Mazoudia. And then I think Liam Taliva'a versus Lewis Masters. But sometimes these cards that they give us on Sporting News and Fox Sports and whatnot is wrong. So it could just be Telford versus Taylor. That's in order. So I think it's on that side for you guys. But that list on the side is in order. I will update that as we go through. Yeah. Dasmate says Muppet Hour for sure though stream. Mate, that was Muppet Central. That was gee whiz. That was a full-on stream, huh? And especially considering like I wasn't ever at that point, I'd never really gotten used to that many people on a stream. Like I can easily handle anywhere up until about 1,000 now. But geez, 12,000 people on that live stream was just mad. GT, let's go Bulldogs says, let's go Paul Gallen. It's funny, like even Queenslanders don't want Hodges to win. That's the crazy thing. Like he tried so hard to like get the Queensland support behind him, but it's just no one thinks you're good at boxing. You aren't good at boxing, and now he's trying to call out Matt Lodge. Like, I think maybe people might support Hodges for that, but if we'd have to win, if he doesn't win this fight, then no one's going to give a shit about Hodges continuing to fight. This is the only way that he's going to get any kind of money from these boxing fights, and this is the only way that people are going to somewhat care about it because he's taking on Gal. But if he's taking on Matt Lodge or he's taking on, maybe Takiyaho could be a bit of a draw card, but then again, I don't think that happens due to the age difference and just because it would be a bit of a waste of time. I think Hodges wants to be that next kind of step from Gal. I think he wants this to be like the passing of the torch. Which makes me a little bit nervous for the way this fight might be going. But I don't think the ego allows this to be rigged per se. But I would say that Hodges would love to be that passing of the torch for the next Gal, the next big time, boxer from the rugby league side of the world, the rugby league side of things. And I just don't see it happening. Sutton Girl says, how good would it be to see Hodges and Zerafa get knocked out the same night? Mate, if we see Zerafa get knocked out tonight, it'd be beautiful. That guy, God, he has a mouth on him, eh? He has a mouth on him. He even liked to heap my comments, actually, where I was like, I have a mouth on me too. Don't get me wrong, I know that. But, geez, after that last event that they put on, and that was done by his management team, like, that was the biggest waste of time in the history of wasted time, that last boxing event that he put on. Who was it? Zerafa versus Hardman, I think it was? Boy, oh boy, eh? Boy, oh boy. Jeez. But, he's a good fighter, don't get me wrong. But shit, like he wants to take on Golovkin. Boy, oh boy. He wants to take on Golovkin? Shit, man. Shit. Zerafa versus Golovkin. Firstly, Australians will be getting behind Golovkin. And because Golovkin's not losing that. Bright Robin says loved him when he was playing for Queensland, old Hodger. I think everyone, who's Queenslander, would have loved him back then. Yeah, because he was a shit talker with he was a great player too, a great centre. One of the best centres of all time, actually. And I think that because he's such a wanker now, people forget how good of a centre he is. It's like Jerome Luai. Jerome Luai is a wanker. The way that he talks and the way that he acts. But overall, he's a very good player too, So people forget how good of a player someone is because of the arrogance and the ego that they do show. So it comes that I get behind Hodges against the Dog Lodge. That's because you're a Warriors fan, and I would never expect a Warriors fan to support Lodge in anything. Smith McMurder's main event going to be fire. Yeah, look, I think there's some good fights tonight. Like, I really do. I don't think this is... And No Limit is, for me, the best boxing promoting company in Australia. I think that they always put on... Like, I think that was put on a good show, is what I will say here. Look at this. For the 5 fights tonight, Telford Taylor, great one, welterweight. Takiyaho Lowe. Don't know too much about Lowe, but CSS Takiyaho gets in that rugby league audience, and also he's a big bopper, man. Polo Okuso, one of my favourite fighters right now, coming up in the Australian scene, taking on David Zagarra, fantastic. Obviously, Gal Hodges, even though that's a bit of a wank fight, I'm not going to lie to you, the biggest probably wank fight of the lot is the Gal Hodges fight, because I don't think anyone thinks that Hodges is going to win. Right, so, but like I said, Gal has taken a bit of a step back. So yeah, Gal Hodges is still a draw because it's got Gal's name attached to it. If it was Justin Hodges versus some other bloke, I'm telling you, no one would give a shit. And then Zerafa is still one of the, I guess, the bigger names in the boxing industry in Australia. Not obviously on the level of Timmy Tsu, because as we found out, obviously this week, Tsu called up. He called up Gallen and asked if Zerafa was actually going to turn up tonight, which is a good question because he's not turned up before. It's not like he's not turned up to a nice little fight before because he's a little bitch, but it should be able to. I think that'll be a good fight with him and Creati. I think Zerafa might be able to get the job done though. I do, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. Brian says, mate, Zerafa is under Hojo and Gallen 240 blokes and he reckons he'll get a Triple G fight, dreamer. Well, apparently, like it's actually been agreed to words-wise, not contract-wise. Apparently it's been agreed to. But in the same sense, Zerafa is actually technically the main fight tonight. But it's like when Timmy Tsu came onto the scene, really. Like, he'd been fighting for a while, but no one really gave a shit. But then when he fought underneath, I think it was Gal and... Who was his first... what was the fight? Was it Gal and Hopewade? I think it might have been Gal Hopewade that Timmy Tsu was on the undercard. Or it could have been Gal and Hunt. I'm not too sure. But ever since then, obviously, Timmy Tsu's just, risen. And now... Would you... I don't know. I don't know who would pull more between Gallen and Tsu. Because Gal still has a huge name about him. We're into round 6 of 8 here with the Ryan and Mazoudia fight. Like I said, guys, I will commentate every other fight tonight. I started up halfway through this fight, so we may as well just give this one a miss, and then we'll get into the other 5 or 6 fights. I think there's only 5, but it does have that there is 6 fights apparently to go, but it never works out to be that case. How have 30% gone a Hodges KO? I think it's probably because they're the ones who have fallen trapped to the Queensland New South Wales rivalry. Because I don't, like I said, to be fair, Hodges did knock him down in that first fight. He did. Zagarra, this is where he's Tony Williams. He's recovering from being knocked out by Mark Hunt, mate. He's recovering from being embarrassed by Mark Hunt. Someone says that when people say Kyrgios is the biggest disgrace in Australian sport, I say, have you met my mate Zerafa? I wouldn't say that most people are on the Kyrgios hate train anymore. I'd say that most people understand Kyrgios a lot more. Yeah, look, obviously the way he acts is maybe not exactly the best way to act in people's some general opinion, but I couldn't care less about general opinions. Like, other people have opinions about how I should act, or other people have an opinion how Zerafa should act, and that's me. Yeah, I think he's a dickhead, but overall, like, who gives a shit what other people think, right? And I think that Kyrgios is at least one of the best talents. I honestly believe if Kyrgios actually really, really cared and wasn't able to get into his own head, he'd be the number 1 in the world. I think Kyrgios would be the number 1 in the world, but he gets into his own head. You've seen that. You can see that he can beat Medvedev. You can see that he can beat, Rafa. He can beat... I don't know if he'd ever beat Federer, but, he can beat Djokovic. It was until that Australian Open or whatever, he was actually 2-0, or Wimbledon, he was actually 2-0 against him. The point of the matter is that with Kyrgios, like, yes, he acts very over the top, but he's also an entertainer. Like, he wants to entertain everyone. So it's a bit different to the likes of Federer, who is cool, calm, and collected, and Nadal, who is all about himself, but in a great way. He's not a wanker. Nadal is a fantastic, he's an amazing tennis player, and I love the way that he just exudes confidence. Maybe Djokovic is a bit more of a political kind of ego involved, but he's also one of the best ever. And then, you get the likes of Kyrgios who just want to entertain everybody. So Zerafa is just a dickhead who's out there for money. But everybody else, I can make it, I get over the whole people saying, oh, don't act like that, we want you to act like this. It's like, dick. And Brighton says, wouldn't surprise me if we get a retired Haas versus retired Tino one day. It wouldn't surprise me if we get a Haas versus Tino, but in the same sense, man, I can't say what I want to say. Nate J says Creati paying $14 to KO Zerafa. That's pretty massive. That is pretty massive there. $14. I don't think it happens. So I think Zerafa wins, and it's unfortunate. It is. It's unfortunate. We don't. No one wants to see it. No one wants to see Zerafa win, but I think it happens. Kyrgios beats himself most of the time. Kyrgios beats himself all of the time. Whenever Kyrgios loses, it's because he beats himself, because he loses 1 point. He loses simply 1 point, and he's done. He's done. He's lost the. It's like, for example, he went up one set in Wimbledon. He won the first set in Wimbledon in the semi-final, I think. Oh, the final, sorry. It was the Wimbledon final. Went up one set to love, and then I think he lost 1 point early on in that set. Not the game, the individual game or the set or anything like that. It was 1 point, and then lost it from there. Damon says, I would say Burton versus Gagai, but Burton would slap Gagai. Burton would slap Gagai, but Gagai would go, Bushka! Huh? How about it, dearie me? Don't you talk about no origin over here, sir. Dearie me. Tino. How about we get Tino and Burton in the ring? How about that one? Bright Robert says his talent is absurd, Kyrgios. Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. But yeah, he's a bit too much of an entertainer. But I love it. I love the way that he does, he pretends like he has a lot of confidence, but I don't actually think he does. I think that he is the best pretender of having confidence in the world in tennis. But I think that it can break him so quickly. Someone says 100% how Zerafa carried on with the rematch clause against Jeff Horn made me lose 80% of my brain cells. Jeff Horn, he won one fight there and lost one fight there, if I'm not mistaken. Brunswick says, let's go. Daniel says, hi Blaze, who was less popular out of Gallen and Hodges in your opinion? I would say Hodges. Gallen is at least respected for being a good boxer. Hodges was a fantastic centre in his day, but also is a shockingly shithouse boxer. But the only reason he's here is because, one, Queensland, New South Wales, and even Queenslanders are getting behind Gal. But I think that's also because Gal's been going for longer in the boxing world and is better. And secondly, the only reason Hodges is here is because there's no real other kind of big-time rugby league personality right now who wants to get into the ring in this sense, who has enough of a name about them. Like, Hodges still has enough of a name about him. Spike says, good day, lads. Ellen Might. Bright Robertson says, he's kind of like Chandler from the UFC, just throws the game plan out to entertain. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, of course, says, what happened to Big Willie Mason? That's a random name to be thrown out here. Willie Mason never got into the boxing world, did he? Willie's doing his own podcast now. That's just such a random name to throw out there. Like, sorry. Willie Mason. How old is that bloke now? I think he's probably... Is he early 40s? Shit, when did he retire, Willie? I think Willie retired just after the Dogs' last grand final. I don't know. I can't even remember. Good player, Willie, but if Willie doesn't box, like, that was such a random comment. Like, Daniel Bates says, I remember Hodges as a pain in chief during his... What? I remember Hodges as a pain in chief during his playing days. It was a good centre. I remember when Willie clocked that pom. Yeah, Willie Mason probably, if Willie Mason was playing nowadays, he probably would have gone and given this a crack. Yeah, so he retired around 2015-ish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So after your last grand final, which was 2014. Big Willie goes in hard. I reckon that he would have. I believe that he would have been amongst this industry if he was still cracking on in today's time. Yeah, but that was, I think the first Gal fight was 2018 or 19. I think the first fight was Gal in 2019 against Hopewado. Or it could have been 2018, one of the two. Alright, last round here of Wade versus Mazoudia. It's looking like it's going to be going the distance. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We do have a 3-second limit on comments today because I just don't know how popular... I don't know how busy this will be. You know, because of the fact that it's the second fight and we've already seen Gal win, it is still a Gal fight. We still could have quite a few people here. But overall, I don't know necessarily how big this will be especially considering also the Rugby League season is over for this year, including the Rugby League World Cup. Now, Jason, remember a dust-up that Willie started against the Poms in England? It was an all-in brawl. Yeah, that's what Daz was just saying there when he absolutely slap-a-runoed the Pommies. Yeah, absolutely slap-a-runoed. It looks like Ryan probably wins this based on his body shots. 101 body shots to 39 is ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Yeah, Stuart Field, and he got targeted by Barry McDermott in Super League a few times. Look for it on YouTube. There's some good fights from back in the day, yeah. Some good fights from back in the day. But that was before they started banning everything. I'm just going to put my phone on charge here. Yeah, put my phone on the charge here. Put this here. Zay the Aussie says, yo, hello mate, how you doing? It's, bang. No, I think I might give that to the football rest tonight. I really do. I think I might give the football rest tonight. If anything, I do Germany, Japan, but I'm not going to do 4 games tonight. Sometimes you just need to know when your body needs a rest. And it's not normal, the hours that I'm on right now. Like, it just isn't normal. No, basically, yeah. It isn't normal. You know, starting streaming at 8:30 p.m. and not finishing streaming until the last game finishes at 9 a.m. Maybe we'll stream Canada Belgium if I wake up in time. Zagarra, of course, Anthony Mundine retired from boxing. The guy's like 90. What's with you? What, Willie Mason and now Anthony Mundine? Brother, what's going on here? Did Anthony Mundine retire from boxing? Of course he retired from boxing. He may still go one more time for charity or whatnot. I'm pretty certain he's doing an event actually where if you pay money to charity, you can actually box him. But he hasn't been a professional boxer for years. I remember being at the Jeff Horn versus Anthony Mundine fight at Suncorp, where Jeff Horn knocked him out in the first minute. It was 1 minute. That was a crazy scene at Suncorp though, because I'm telling you right now, that was scary. Like afterwards, I was with my mate Adam at the time, and we're walking out, and this is where the whole Milford thing started realistically. But we're walking out, and there was just fights everywhere. There was fights. It was literally like the end of the world at Suncorp. It was like the end of the world at Suncorp. You know, just fights left, right, and centre. It was crazy. Ryan says, do whatever it takes to get the bag. Dan Bates says, I'd pay to see that Mundine versus Mason. Oh, no, that's a bit of a weird fight, that one. Mundine Mason. There's some random fights coming up on this chat, eh? Like, Willie Mason and Anthony Mundine. That's just 2 random names that have come up here. Dear me. Willie Mason and Mundine. Would you really pay to see that fight? Really? Mason about 10 times Mundine's size, as I'm saying. Like, William Mason is like the Eiffel Tower compared to the McDonald's arc. Like, yes, Anthony Mundine is a better fighter, but in the same sense, size matters, weight matters in boxing. People always say, oh, no, it depends, the size of the fight doesn't matter, it's about the heart. It's like, well, no, not really. Not really. You go and put in the best ever welterweight, you put him on against a super heavyweight, and geez, good luck at her. Alfie Langer versus Mason. What's this bloody dude doing now? Alfie Langer versus Mason. Oh, you shit. Okay, well, why don't we just get Will Zillman, and why don't we just put him up against bloody Takiyaho at this point, eh? Alfie Langer and Mason. Something wrong here. I think Wade's won this fight. He's got way more punches to the body. Mazoudia is claiming it, though. Mazoudia is claiming it. I will commentate the next fights. Toxic Gamer says Hodges TKO. You are the biggest muppet that I ever did see muppet. Hodges TKO. Did you watch the last fight, Antonio? Hodges couldn't TKO a brown paper bag. Hodges couldn't TKO a school kid. He could go to a preschool and he would still get beaten. He could go to a preschool and he would still get knocked out. Deary me. Oh, deary me. Such against big Will Zillman. Mate, get Will Zillman in there against Takiyaho. Zillman give him a nice little left-right good night, son. Don't you worry. Sebastian says, what's the current fight, Mr. Streamer? It was Wade versus Mazoudia. It was the first fight of the main event fights. But we're about to get into these fights now. Zeddy Cheese is Hodges by submission. It is Muppadale, that's for sure. It is definitely Muppadale. How about Antonio? How about this? Why don't we go to Georgie Rose and how about we get you and me in there, son? How about that one? How about that one, Antonio? Brighton says Dufty versus Haas. Man, that's a great fight. Sam Walker versus Gordon Tallis. Now that's a really even fight, that one. That's a really even fight. Brighton said this ain't UFC. This is Muppadale for sure. So I think the next fight here is not actually on my screen, but the next fight here is Liam Taliva'a versus Lewis Masters in the heavyweight. Anyway, says looking forward to seeing that guy from Roosters over here in Super League. He was outstanding in that grand final, 18 or 19, can't remember. Who's he talking about? Jimmy Jolliffe was the world. Now we're talking Jimmy Jolliffe. Get him in there, son. Jimmy Jolliffe, the big Irishman. Oh, boy, that's spicy. What, is Takiyaho going to England? He's fighting tonight. Takiyaho, is he going to England, is he? He's going to Super League. Can anyone else confirm that? I can't even remember. I think Mazoudia has actually won. It looks like... I can't hear... I'm not listening right now, but... Unanimous decision. I think it was Wade. He had so many more punches. Oh, no, it was Mazoudia. Well, there you go. I didn't know. I didn't watch it, but like the punches on the point, like their body looked like there was really in favour of Wade, but I didn't watch it. Can someone else please clarify if Takiyaho is going to the Super League? That's so random. Why? It doesn't make sense why he would go to the Super League. It's just him like wasting his career. Like, it's just him throwing his career out. He's good enough. He's going to Catalans. Oh, he's going to Catalans. Okay. I just don't understand why. I guess he's done everything he needs to do in the NRL, so may as well. I think, yeah. He's over 30. Is he really? True. Money makes sense. Is he getting a lot of money? I didn't really think that the Super League actually paid that much money. So that's the end of that fight. So now we just wait for the next fight. We'll commentate the next one. Oh, boy. Are you going to watch the games tonight, Sebastian? Is anyone here going to watch the games tonight? Are you going to stay up all night? Sebastian, it's a lot easier for you because obviously you're on a good time zone for it. But for us, apparently it's a great lifestyle in the south of France. Look, it's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, south of France. Ooh, the French. But I hate France. I don't like French. No French. I don't like French. No French for me. I will never eat a croissant again. I will never eat a croissant again. Takiyaho is a traitor for going to the country that beat us this morning when we went up 1-0. But you know what? You know what? No one in France will ever understand the feeling of Australia going up 1-0. How about that? You know what I'm saying? We're the real winners here. We're the real winners here. So it takes I'm watching Germany versus Japan. That's it. That's probably... Yeah, I might watch it, but I probably won't stream it. Brian Roberts says Maloney got paid near $1 million when he went over there, so she pays her right. That's pretty good. But is that in euros? Is that in pounds? Or is that in dollars? Zerafa's on the screen. Get him off my screen. Get him off my screen. Sebastian Grumman says, going to watch them all apart from Belgium versus Canada. Can't be asked about that one. Yeah, that's on at a really nice time for us. So that's like 7 a.m. or so. So I might wake up for that, but I will see. Antonio says, do you think the Glazer family will get the money they want from Manu? They're in a bit of a predicament because when you're selling a business, this is business 101. When you're selling a business, you don't want to make it, you don't want the people buying it, the prospectors, to think that you need to get rid of it. The Glazers are being forced to get rid of it. They're being told they have to get rid of it effectively, and they want out of it because obviously everyone hates them. I wish the Brisbane Roar ownership would see that and be like, you know what, we're going to do exactly what the Glazers do, because the Brisbane Roar ownership, filthy, disgusting, right? They never do anything. Dog shit. So with the Glazers, it's about, they've kind of, the ball is in actually the buyer's court, because they're already being told that they're going, this is effectively inevitable. So it's like, because of that, I'm not going to offer you this. I'm going to offer you this. And then you're going to be like, oh, well, okay, you won't give it this, or I'll give you this, or I'll offer it for this. And then they'll go back and be like, oh, well, let's go with this. You know, and it'll just keep coming down and down and down. So no, I don't think the Glazers get what they want for it, because they're in a predicament. James Paul says, I'll be watching Japan and having a break. Yeah. Dave Bates says, I thought Aussie played well last night. We did, for 25 minutes. Sutton Kelson says, Mbappe career highlight is sharing a pitch with Cumdog this morning. Okay, so apparently on Twitter, Cumdog trended worldwide. Apparently Cumdog trended worldwide, and the whole world was like, what on earth is Cumdog? The whole world was confused about what Cumdog was on Twitter, and I can get it. I understand it. But what Cumdog means is the best player in footballing history. As the core says, Lottie Takiri versus Sonny Williams. You are... so random. It's incredible. The ZDT says first goal wins. Australia's too good. First goal wins. Exactly right. Exactly right. And all 4 goals for France. Like I said, I'm never eating a croissant again. So take that, French economy. Take that, French economy. No more croissants for me, son. No, sir. No croissants over here. No way. I refuse. So take that. You win the game. Well, guess what? Your economy's going to shit because we're not eating any more croissants. But I just remember 360 talking about it ages ago. You're talking about Maloney. Nobody says, what the living hell is Cumdog? Mate, Cumdog's going to be haunting your nightmares, haunting your dreams. Don't you worry. Wow. Don't wait, says Joel Monahan. Holy shit. Holy shit. He goes, what the living hell is cum dog? And then put Joel Monahan. The young kids in the chat won't know who that is. But there's a reason why cum dog and Joel Monahan go, oh my God. That is filthy. Like, I would... Just for Joel Monahan's sake, that wasn't me who said that. That was the chat. That was a comment in the chat. Wow. Alright, so next fight's about to start here. That is sicko. You are a sicko, Daniel. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Alright, next fight. Who's the next fight? I think it's Taliva'a, isn't it? 4 3-minute rounds. Alright, let's see a good fight here, baby. Let's start us off. Introducing first, made his way to the red corner, Lewis Masters. KP says, where do you watch the fight? It's on KO for $60. It's on BKR Sport for free. Bright Robinson says, got to be 25 and older to get that one. Yeah, I wish I wasn't 25 and older to get that one. Kane says, does anyone have a link so I can watch it? Yeah, just refresh the stream. And then BKR Sport right here. Hello. Alright, so we got Masters coming out now. Not Isan. Not Isan, no way. Not Isan. Oh, there's a link from Jay. Oh, no, I ain't paying $60. I know, it's crazy, K-Bish. It's crazy pricing. Especially when we already know who's going to win. But it is a decent card. To be fair, it is a decent card. But $60 is... This is the thing with Australian boxing, right? Is that $60 for this fight is the same pricing as Mayweather versus McGregor. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But in the same sense, people are going to do it. So you may as well. You may as well. People are going to pay for it. UFC is the same price. UFC, yeah, is always the same price. It's always around that mark. And it's like they are legitimate events. Like this, I'm not saying this isn't a legitimate event. This is a great event. And like I said, No Limit Boxing is the best promotion company for boxing in Australia. But, you know, $60. Like at least just make it 50. You know, like a cool 50. Why do you have to make it 60? I don't understand. But Taliva'a will come out here. The link took me nowhere. Well, Jay, you've made a mistake there, son. You've made a mistake, just like Graham Arnold not knowing how to make a substitution for 70 minutes. It's a long time not to make a substitution when you're losing 4-1. Yes, yes, yes. Imagine losing 4-1 and then being like, you know what, maybe we should change our tactics. Half-time down 2-1, change it. Sounds like a you problem. Does kind of sound like a bit of a you problem, to be completely honest with you. Arnold is a muppet, Brighton. I think he's done after this World Cup. I think he really is. I think he is. Alright, so tell the tape. Masters 30, Taliva'a is 28. 4 centimetre height advantage to Taliva'a. Reach is 2 centimetre reach advantage to Taliva'a. And 10 kilos difference to Taliva'a. Surely Taliva'a wins this fight. Surely. Daniel, you'll learn very quickly what Jay does in this chat. Alright. I think surely, based on the advantages, surely Taliva'a. But then again, we've also seen a fight on these cards before where 10 kilos is a big difference, man. Remember that fight that we saw a couple months back? That was 5 fights, 2 wins, 2 KOs, 3 losses. Well, come on, man. Come on, brother. Come on, man. That link definitely works. What YouTube short did you put? Did you put the Australia versus France short, Daz? Because I can see that it has shorts there. Alright. What does he put? What short has he put there? Like a welterweight versus a light heavyweight. Mate, 10 kilos is insane. But Taliva'a, 2 fights, 2 wins, 1 KO. So it seems like this is a set-up fight for him. This seems like a set-up fight here for Taliva'a. But I think this is 4 rounds times 3 minutes. How about the chat from Hodges, though, trying to call Gallen a bitch because he wanted 3-minute rounds? Like, that's boxing, mate. Like, that is boxing. And why is Taliva'a still wearing a shirt? Take your shirt off, mate. Take your shirt off. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm going into the big screen. I'll be going into the big screen here and I'll be looking at the chat in between the rounds. Jeez, Taliva'a, he's got some buys on him. He's got some buys on him, the big fella. This is a heavyweight, and yeah, they're talking about how Masters in trouble. I think that look at the size difference between these two dudes. There's 10 kilos different. You can tell, like you can clearly tell. All right, so I guess the Masters in the black trunks go out pretty fast, but Taliva'a with the white and blue trunks on, he's around the ropes right now. But look at the speed here from Masters. He needs to do something with it because that's the only way he's going to win. But you can see the difference in weight. Holy shit. 10 kilo difference, man. Alright, so Masters here dancing around the middle of the ring. Taliva'a, I'd be expecting him to get a KO in this fight. I would be expecting to get a KO because this is literally a setup fight. 2 wins and 3 losses for Masters and 2 wins, 1 KO from 2 fights for Taliva'a. Yeah, a lot of movement here from Masters. He's not doing anything with it though. Like, what's he... Like, he's literally just dancing in the middle of the ring, and no one's throwing any punches at the moment. Masters... Oh, Taliva'a there... Oh, jeez. Masters goes over the top with a right, misses that one, and Taliva'a just goes left, right, and uppercut. That was beautiful. 2 minutes to go here, round 1 of 4. That was not... Worked really, really nicely. Taliva'a comes with the left, misses that one. Well, Masters is in the middle of a dance right now. Look how much movement he's got. He's just jumping around. He's not actually punching. He's not actually boxing here. He's just dancing. I don't think he realizes this is not an audition for Broadway. This is not a Broadway musical, son. A minute and a half to go here, round 1. I'd say Taliva'a just leading because of that little flurry, but overall, this has been a pretty slow round here. Except for the speed racer leg movement of Masters. Taliva'a goes for a body shot, misses that. Oh, he's down. He's down. That's a great shot there from Taliva'a. Masters just comes in too quickly, and then Taliva'a just gets him with a right and goes bang, and he knocks him down. So 1 minute to go here, round 1. And you can tell the difference here. I tell you what, Masters actually landed a shot there, but Taliva'a just really returned. Oh, what's the referee talking shit about? Alright, Masters goes forward here. 48 seconds to go here. That was a nice return there from Taliva'a, but Masters did actually land one. But it was just that the 10 kilo difference is clearly on show here. Clearly on show. Oh, that was a huge left that just missed there from Taliva'a. 30 seconds left now, round 1. Masters really just needs a massive knockout. And I just don't know if it possibly can happen. 20 seconds to go here, round 1. It's going to be a 10-8 round here for Taliva'a. Body shot there with the left. Oh, jeez, that's a huge left as well. Just clips his chin. Luckily, it doesn't really land too heavily there on the head there for Masters. About less than 10 seconds to go here, round 1. And goes for a right there. Ducks underneath that, though, Masters. I think there's 10 seconds left now. No, there we go. So that's going to be the end of round 1. That'll be a 10-8 round there. That'll be a 10-8 round to Taliva'a. Sebastian Gomez says, or be a tight ass and stick with us. Exactly right. Brighton Robbins says, someone help this man. Daniel Bates says, nobody has explained Cum Dog to me yet. That's Jason Cummings. He plays for the Socceroos. No knowledge, Lewis. I'm probably not going to stream football tonight. I'm going to have a bit of a kickback tonight because my body just needs a rest. Raf says, who won Paulo Okuso? It hasn't happened yet. This is the first big fight of the night, really. But, well, it's not. We haven't gotten to any of these 5 fights yet. The 5 fights have not come yet. They are feeding this bloke to the wolves. Oh, absolutely. Like, just look at the size difference here. That left there slapped him and then goes for another right. Luckily, that right missed. Otherwise, he would have been out cold. Oh, I understand why the referee was... I understand why the referee jumped in to have a word with Taliva'a there. It's because he actually landed a punch when he was already on the floor. On the canvas. But alright, round number 2 here. Taliva'a leads 10-8. And there's no arguments about it after he dropped Masters. What's with that last name Masters, eh? The old Isan. Get me in the ring with Isan. 2 minutes, 45 to go here, round 2. Oh, here we go. Taliva'a just going for some big shots. Oh, hits him with a nice left there. And another left as well. Goes with the right. Just bobbing around. Masters drops back. Oh, look at this. Like, Taliva'a, look at his power. Goes to the right, goes through. He's going to knock him out any moment now. He's going to knock him out any moment. It's been 30 seconds. He's just all over him. Oh, body shot, jab. Hits him across with the left. Taliva'a just slapping him right now. Goes to the right, lands that as well. This is going to be a 10-8 round, and we're not even going to see a knockdown at this point. Oh, good jab there from Taliva'a. Now he's starting to wake up a little bit more in this second round. Masters moving around the edge. That's a body shot left as well from Taliva'a. 2 minutes to go now, round 2 of 4. Goes with the right. Nothing too much going on there, though, for Taliva'a. I might stream Fury vs. Chisora 3 in a couple of weeks, next week. Might stream that. He's just kind of stalking him right now. You can see the nose starting to bleed there for Masters. Taliva'a gets another great shot there with the left. He is very patient as well. I agree with commentary here. He is very patient. Oh, good right. Goes for a left there, Taliva'a. Misses that one massively, but the right jab does. The jab's actually been working quite nice for him in this fight so far. It's not been predominant, but it still has worked, which is what you love to see. A minute 20 to go here. Masters goes for a flurry, misses all of his shots. There is blood coming now there from Masters' nose. Not looking at goods right now, son. Not looking at goods right now. Oh, left, right. Oh, jeez, he's landed a good one there. Luckily, he doesn't really absolutely slap him across the cheek. But it was a very nice flurry, and Masters definitely felt it. Absolutely. But now Taliva'a goes for some body shots. He misses those, and then Masters comes for a big left over the top and misses that hook. Easy defense there for Taliva'a as well. 50 seconds to go now of the second round. Good jab again. I'm telling you, that jab is subtly working. Is subtly working. It's not necessarily what you'd notice immediately, but it is definitely subtly working here. Oh boy. Sorry, I know we're just frozen, but we're back now. 25 seconds left. Round 2. Goes to the right, or the jab. That one didn't really work. That jab to the body worked. 15 seconds left now. Oh, geez, that's a good left and an uppercut there that really did land. That was beautiful. Good little chin there that you can see from Masters, but overall, Taliva'a has clearly won this round again. Oh, geez, if he doesn't, how was he not getting knocked out there? How was Masters not got knocked out with that flurry? That was incredible. So there we go. Round 2 is done, and I would definitely say that I would nearly argue it's a 10-8, but we'll go 10-9, but I'd nearly argue it's a 10-8er. It really doesn't really matter. So 20-17 will be the scorecard after 2 rounds, in my opinion. Sutton comes says, you'd kill Isan. Wouldn't be legal. Wouldn't be legal, mate. Would not be legal. Brian says, bit of ground and pound. It's funny because the first fight that I streamed between Gal and Hunt, I kept saying the words ground and pound in boxing, which obviously doesn't make sense because it's the UFC. I had never streamed a boxing fight before, so I was just kind of, oh jeez, he's got. Wow, this is a corner chat. This is a corner chat. Brian says, you reckon you'll stream the Oz UFC card in Feb, Volk versus Islam? Yes, I will. Oh, that right underneath. It wasn't an uppercut, but jeez. How's the train in the corner? That's what I'm saying, Timmy. That's a corner chat for sure. That's a corner chat, son. All right, here we go. Round number 3 of 4. Let's see if Masters can survive this. Liam Taliva'a going for the right. Lands that right there. Masters is just auditioning for the Broadway musical, man, with his dancing skills. He's a dancing queen, this Masters bloke. Dancing queen. 2.5 minutes left now, round 3. Taliva'a comes with the left, misses that one. He is a southpaw, which I guess does give him the advantage here. But that 10 kilos is so obvious. Like, just look at the size comparison, man. It's ridiculous. It really is just stupid, the size comparison. Masters tries to come back with a right, misses that. Oh, jeez, that landed. That landed. He's got some really nice counters here, Taliva'a. Like, when Masters will come forward with something, Taliva'a will just land a nice little snaky jab that really rocks him, or a mixture between an uppercut and a hook. It's weird. Like, it's a mixture of an uppercut and a hook. 2 minutes to go now, round 3 or 4. The blood really coming out of the nose now of Masters. Taliva'a is just kind of playing with him at this point, really. He's very patient, which is good to see. I don't know how big time, based on this fight here, I don't know how overall impressed I am with Taliva'a, but I think that it will be I think I'm just looking at one fight and thinking, oh, maybe it's just not his... It might just not be his individual fight. But overall, it's not like he looks like he's going to be the greatest boxer ever. But I definitely think he's got some good power there. He definitely can be turned into something a lot better. With that being said, Masters has taken some good punches in this fight. That's a good little uppercut there with the left from Taliva'a. Masters comes forward. That's a good right there from Taliva'a, but Masters got him on the ropes right now. Gets him with a body shot, but now Taliva'a uppercut. All them landing. Left, right, all landing as well. Masters don't know how to defend those punches at all. 55 seconds to go here, round 3 or 4. Moves back now. Jeez, the cornerman for Masters deserves a raise, man. Like, he's full on into him. Like, oh, jeez. Did he land that? I don't even know if Taliva'a landed that. He landed that left, though. It's a mixture between uppercut and a hook. It's so strange. It's like, it's weird. I don't know. Body shot there. Taliva'a trying to get something there, but I feel like Masters can take a punch. Like, I feel like he can. Oh, jeez. Like, he's getting landed with right now. Oh, Masters returns. Taliva'a goes to the left, right, left. They're just swinging right now. None of them are really landing, but if anyone's landing, it would be Taliva'a. Body shot with the left. 10 seconds to go now, round 3. Yeah, Masters hasn't been too bad in this round, but it's still a 10-9 round for Taliva'a. So there's nothing really going on now. We've got about 5 seconds left. Uppercut there from Masters, didn't really land, and there we go. That's it for round number 3. So yeah, I'd say 10-9, 10-8, 10-9, 10-9 for Taliva'a. 43-6. Takiyaho's Gal's fight is the fight for the main event, yes. ZT says, want Volk to win, obviously, but Ortega almost choked him out on multiple occasions. Imagine what Islam will do. Mate, Volkanovski going to win. Shush. Let's go. For some reason, I reckon Hodges might win against Gal tonight. Just have a feeling. Well, if Hodges wins, they have to do a third. They have to do a trilogy. I don't think it happens though. So Masters 12 headshots, 9 body shots. Taliva'a 39 headshots, 14 body shots. Not that impressive, but he definitely is leading. 53 at 21. Because if Masters stayed down, old mate would be DQ for that dog shot he did when he was down. Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. Because it was a dog shot late. Alright, round number 4 here. Masters needs a knockout, otherwise he's done with a unanimous. Alright, let's see if Taliva'a can get the knockout, man. It's a heavyweight. When you're a heavyweight, man, you want to have that knockout ability. Justice Hooney finds an issue with this. Justice Hooney doesn't have the necessarily the knockout power as a heavyweight, which might come and haunt him later on. But it seems like Justice Hooney's always injured, man. Oh, that's a nice little left there from Masters. 2.5 minutes. No, I don't agree with the commentary here saying Masters with moments. I don't think Masters has had any moments. 1 or 2 punches at the end of round 3 does not mean he's had a moment, really. Oh, goes to the uppercut there, but look at Taliva'a return it there. Goes to the uppercut, just skims on the top of the forehead. Jab, 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 landing all 3 of those. 2 minutes to go now, round 4. Masters moving around. That's actually nice defense, which I haven't been able to say much from Masters tonight at all. Less than 2 minutes to go now. Ooh, that was cheeky there with the uppercut. And it goes for right, doesn't really land that one. Gets the jab going there. Taliva'a goes with the left and right, misses that. Masters tries to return. Oh, left and right, they both land there for Taliva'a. Nothing too powerful though. He needs that knockout ability. When you're in the heavyweight industry, you need to have the knockout ability. Goes for a big left there, misses that. It just shoves him off. What is this, rugby league? Oh, that's a nice shot there from Masters. Nice couple of shots. Oh my God, Masters might knock him. That was a really good shot there from Masters. I thought that Taliva'a nearly got knocked out then. I thought Taliva'a was close to get knocked out there. He definitely got rocked. He looked shaky for a little bit. Oh, uppercut again. This is definitely a Masters round at this moment. Taliva'a looking for something, but Masters, uppercut. Taliva'a looks exhausted here. I think that really rocked him, that left from Masters. Taliva's going to be careful. Taliva's going to be very careful. He's going to get through a minute. Taliva's going to be very careful. He's going to get through a minute here. He's got to hang on. Masters is coming strong. He goes for the uppercut, goes for the left. Now Taliva'a returns with a right. Masters goes for a left himself. Taliva'a left, right, misses. And then that's going to be a left that lands for Masters. 40 seconds to go here. Taliva'a needs to last his 40 seconds. He will win. He can't do an Adesanya. He will win if he gets to his next 40 seconds. Oh, jeez. Be super careful, man. Masters comes forward. Hits a nice left again. 28 seconds. That's a left there. Oh, that's a good land from Taliva'a. They're just swinging right now. They're just swinging. They're just swing and bang, baby. Swing and bang at the moment. That's a body shot. 20 seconds to go here. Masters has to go for blood. Taliva'a left, right, left, right. He goes to the uppercut there. There's Masters. Then Taliva'a gets a right to the jab. Misses the uppercut there, though. Less than 10 seconds to go here. Oh, jeez. Big left hand there from Taliva'a. Masters still coming forward, though. I think that Masters out of gas, but damn, that was good. That was some good heart from Masters, man. Good left, right. Good big shots. Yeah, Masters is done. There you go. That's the end of the fight, but damn, what a swang and bang that was that last round. Oh, boy. That was a really, really, really fun last round. Wow, he gave everything. And honestly, that was close to knocking him out at one stage. Like, he was close to at least knocking him down, that's for sure. But it will be a Taliva'a masterclass overall. I think I would give 10-9 as the round to Masters in that fourth round, though. So I'd say 10-8, 10-9, 10-9, and then all for Taliva'a. And then the last round, I'd actually say 10-9 was Masters. But it will be unanimous decision win here for Taliva'a. Did you see Latrell bet 6k on Hodges to win by KO? Silly man. Yeah, I don't understand that, especially considering he's a New South Welshman. But yeah, I don't understand. Maybe, I don't know. I actually don't know why he's betting on Hodges. I don't know why he'd be betting 6k on Hodges. It is quite funny though, because obviously that just shows you the difference between Australian money and like American money or Chinese money. When they bet millions. When we bet 6k, it's big news. Which is big money for us, but it's just funny the difference. No, Jason's body shots will do him in. Jeez, I tell you what though, that fourth round was really impressive for Masters, but overall, Taliva'a just had it done. DSF lost in the yes. Aluka Fafita did lose James Bryant. Yeah, he lost by decision. Blissy says the only reason I'm not paying for this event is so that Zerafa doesn't get anything more. I like that. That's a smart man right there from Blissy. That's a smart man. Well, you've got here right now for free. Hello. My name is BKR. Get around it. I was really impressed with that fourth round. So we're just waiting here for the official scorecard, but the official scorecard will say unanimous decision to Taliva'a. Here we go. That was a fun fight. Inside information, maybe. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about now in regards to Hodges. Well, I did say it. Maybe Gal loses, so it's a trilogy. But I don't think Australians' egos are too much, man. We have too much of an ego. All right, fires to the centre ring, please. Blessy says first time back is like what smart, Mr. Streamer. You're dumb. All right, here we go. Two heavyweights. After 4 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. All 3 judges score this 40-35. Yep. Fighting out of the blue corner, it is Taliva'a. So Leon Taliva'a will win by a unanimous points decision there. It was very obvious. It was very impressive fourth round there by. It was very impressive fourth round by his opposition Masters. But overall, we all knew that the winner was going to be. Taliva'a. So I'm pretty certain the next fight here is Telford and Taylor. Before we've got Takiyaho and Lowe, Okuso, Zagarra, Gallen, Hodges, and then Zerafa and Creati. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's see, member 15 months is calling a loyal member dumb. Is a very nice place. Well, thank you very much for being a 15-month member, you muppet. And you're dumb. And Timmy Tyler says, I hope Creati has been training as hard as he reckons and beats Zerafa. I hope you're right, Timmy. I think everyone hopes you're right. I think every man and his dog hopes you're right. No, now we're going to look at Hodges. I wish this guy had an Instagram so I could blast his bloody stories and he could block me like that Instagram block with Josh Adelaide. Alright, it's Jamin Lowe. Not Jonathan Lowe. Jamin Lowe, mate. Don't worry, you get there one day. Alright, I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom, guys, before this next fight. Oh, that's going to fall. That's going to fall. It's funny because like you guys don't know how I have to put this green screen so it doesn't keep falling like it does in the FIFA World Cup streams. Oh, hold on one second here. UFC full fights is Gallen Hodges not main event? It's not really. Like it is, but it's not. The main event technically is actually Zerafa. Zerafa and Creati. Zerafa and Creati. Yeah. But it really is Gal versus Hodges. Like, it really is. Like, I'm not going to title the stream Zerafa versus Creati because no one will give a shit. But everyone cares, obviously. Well, most people care, especially in the rugby league community, about Gal. And boxing community and rugby league community care about Gal and Hodges. People who care about Zerafa, Creati is nobody and also nobody. Alright guys, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Give me one moment here. Obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll be back in one moment. I was talking to you guys and I didn't even realise you couldn't hear me. Alright, so we're still listening to Justin Hodges, wank on about how he thinks he's a good fighter. He's not a good fighter, mate. He's not a good fighter. Yeah, Jay, can you send him a link? Jay needs a link. UFC Full Fights needs a link. Type in YouTube and go to BK Sport. That's a great link, let's see. That is a very, very good link. It's good to see 47% have voted for Gal for the TKO though. Gal for the old TKO. Oh man, even having it's like this commentary team, like having to listen to Paul Kent is incredible, eh? Like Paul Kent, this guy, he's not as bad as man. I tell you what, the worst person in the industry, and I think he knows it too. He deliberately does it. Is there's a link there you go. Is Buzz Rothfield, man, but Paul Kent's opinions too, just sometimes are just dreadful. Buzz knows how to get a reaction though. Like I would say that out of the two of them, Buzz knows more about how to get a reaction out of people for saying stupid shit. Hodges is taller than him, but just the size. You can see Gal's size is what does Hodjo in. Blazy says cockroach. No, he's a commentator. I'm talking about in regards to, I guess, opinions. Like opinionated commentary rather than live game commentary. Live game commentary. Oh, Buzz got banned on Twitter. Did he really? Has Gal's only lost in the ring been to Hooney? James Bryan says. No, also Terziewski. Chris Terziewski. Is it Terziewski or Terziewski? I think it's Terziewski. But no, he's had, 2 losses, one of them being to Justice Hooney and the other one being to Terziewski. Actually, I'm going to Google that. Is it Terziewski? Yeah, it's Terziewski. Yeah, I was right. Buzz declared Oz are the better team compared to New Zealand footy. Yep, no, I know. I think he did just so his opinion is respectful for one shooter, how obvious it is. No, that's a very stupid comment. Not yours. Well, I guess you're agreeing with him, but the comment that he made was absolutely the dumbest thing ever. Like, what's he comparing? He's comparing one sport that is played completely different in a completely different country to another sport that is completely different to a completely different country with massive discrepancies in the international competition as well, mind you. Like, okay, Oh, my alarm's going off. My alarm's gone off because that was from yesterday. Alarm's going off from yesterday. Oh, give 1 second here, guys, while I fix this. Bada bang, bang, bing, bada boom, 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 bada bing, bang, bing, bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boomski. Let's move that down like that. Give 1 second here, guys. Sorry, I've just got my alarm going off. 54 people watching. No, let's hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We've got a big night ahead here. We've got 54 here. We've got about 25 likes. Let's get it. Come on. Schmag it, schmag it, schmag it, schmag it, schmag it. Alright, we're back. How Wade lost to Cohen was a robbery. So I wasn't really watching, man. That's when I started the stream up and I didn't commentate that fight. I've been commentating every fight other than that, basically. But yeah, I saw when I looked at the stats, it definitely looked like Wade had more, punches landed. And like body shots was like 70 different. It was really interesting. Actually, I should grab my phone because there's going to be more alarms that go off. No, Gallen also lost to a guy with a Polish surname. Yep, that would be Terziewski, which I said about 10,000 million times, Mega Renegade. But yes. Time to wake up, Mr. Shrimmer. Thank you, Sash and Kelson. Thank you. Okay, what fight's on now? Is this the Telford fight? Hold on, is this the Telford fight? It is Ty Telford. Alright, guys, we've got the first fight here of the Big Five fights tonight. That is Ty Telford versus Joel Taylor. And then after that one, we've got Takiyaho taking on Jamin Lowe. Paulo Okuso, one of my favourite fighters at the moment, going against Zagarra, Justin Hodges, and then Zerafa Creati. So we've got a long night ahead of us here still. Hooney's not Polish, Muffet. But let's see, he's talking about Terziewski. He's talking about Chris Terziewski. It's the Morocco versus Croatia alarm. Didn't sleep through that alarm. Didn't sleep through Qatar either. I did not set an alarm for the Qatar game. I'm not streaming Qatar games because I don't want to stream Qatar games because Qatar can eat a dick when it comes to football. I would rather watch the FIFA Uncovered documentary on Netflix than watch Qatar at the World Cup because they're Muppets. Who's their next game against? Is it Cameroon? Like, they were given an easy draw too. They're given an easy pool too and they still lost 2-0. Ecuador's not too bad though. Qatar standings. Let's go Qatar standings. The Oz Primary School Fan Village. Bro, that place is disgusting. Like $200 a night to basically sleep in a tent. 22 years of age, 25. Oh, I missed that. Omega Renegade says, is Gallen underestimated again? Well, I always back in Gal, and I always think Gal's the favourite. I don't think Hodjo is the favourite here at all, especially considering Gal beat him in the last fight. But I always back in Gal. I think he's the best celebrity fighter in the Australian sporting scene, and I think he'll be able to get the job done here again today. 660 cabins, 660 bloody tents with no air conditioning. James Bryan says, do we have to win the rest of our group stage games, or can we afford a draw and a win? We can afford a draw and a win, but we would need France to beat both Denmark and also Tunisia. But Tunisia played well against Denmark last night. But yes, we would need France to beat both of them. And then we would only need to draw against Denmark and then obviously beat Tunisia. I'd rather watch Wayne Rooney highlights than Qatar matches. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Special Garrison Saka, 2 World Cup goals, Rooney 1. Has Rooney only ever scored 1 World Cup goal? That's massive. That's mad. He's too busy. He's had more, grandma prostitutes than he has World Cup goals. Gallen only minus 300, but I think he should be more than minus 500. So I think the reason why he's not as heavy as a favourite as he normally would be is because of the fact that he is older now, I would say. I genuinely believe that's the case. It's just probably because he is older now. So Ty Telford, I reckon he wins his fight. 10 fights, 8 wins, 4 KOs, 1 loss. He's a good fighter here, Ty Telford, so I'll be backing in the old Ty Telford. Now, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, let's get it going here. George D76 I'm not much of a Paul Gallen fan, but I've got much more respect for him than Jake Paul in the boxing world. I would say that yes, because I think we all know that Jake Paul is manufactured, but I would also say that you've got to respect Jake Paul's business sense. But I think that in regards to boxing itself, yeah, look, I'm not going to debate you about it. Because I do think that those fights are manufactured for a reason. I think we all know it, yeah. But when it comes to business sense, you can't knock Jake Paul there. But here we go, guys. Round 1 of I think it's 8 rounds here. 10 times 3 minute rounds. for the vacant Australian welterweight title. Joel Taylor is... which trunks is he in? They're both in black. They're both in black trunks here. Oh, Telford's in the... They're in the same kind of trunks. This is going to be difficult to see. Alright, so Telford here moving around whilst Taylor stands in the centre. I hate they're both wearing the same trunks, basically. They're both black and white trunks with a black belt. Like, this is just stupid. Alright, Taylor comes forward here. Round 1 of 10. 2 minutes 23 to go here of the first round. Telford goes for 11. Oh, that's a good right. That's a really nice right there from Ty Telford on the return. Joel Taylor seems like he wants to kind of dictate the pace of this fight, but that was such a nice return there, counter from Telford. And you can see that Telford definitely has the upper hand in regards to that movement. He goes for body shot, lands that one kind of. Skims off too, though, not too fantastic. Taylor returns to the left and the right, both miss that. He goes for a body shot there, Telford. I'd say it probably skimmed. Minute 54 to go here, round 1 of 10. Joel Taylor with the left right. Nice defense there from Telford, easily blocked. Easily blocked. Yeah, next to the ring will be Takiyaho and Jamin Lowe. Oh, both of them landing jabs there with the left. Goes over the top of the right, misses that, and I don't even have a clue. Oh, I guess that's really, really dark blue, actually. It's not the same colour. It looked the same colour before. Now it's like dark blue. I don't know. Maybe the colour scheme was off on that before, but it's actually Joel Taylor's in the... I can clearly see the different colours now. That's weird. It definitely didn't look black and black. It looked black and black before, but now it's black and really, really navy blue. A minute to go here, round 1. Telford definitely leading at the moment. Body shot with his left. Oh, it goes with the left hook and over the top of the right, but he'll miss that last one. But he does kind of land the hook. Oh, that was a nice little 1-2 there from Joel Taylor. Both in the centre of the ring. 50 seconds to go here of round 1. Good right there from Joel Taylor. Telford comes over the top of the right and misses that. 45 seconds left. Jab misses from Taylor. Commentary's talking about accuracy after I just missed a shot. Nice. That's what you like to hear from the commentators. That's exactly what you like to hear from the commentators. That is a good shot there with the right from Joel Taylor. 25 seconds left now of round 1. Oh, body shot from Telford. Another body shot from Telford. 15 seconds left now, round 1. Body shot again from Telford. Goes with big right hook, but he misses that. Left jab gets him on the back foot there. Goes another hook there, Telford, but he completely misses that. Oh, that's a 1-2 from Taylor. This is a tough round to call. That's a very tough round to call. I think I would land Telford. I think I would lead with Telford, but it's not easy. Billy Smoke says, business ruined many a soul. Let's have a new, easier system. It's ruined a lot, but in the same sense, that's not what I'm saying. But I know what you're saying. Mega Renegade says, why is this card so impossible to watch for free? I watched all 2 fights, but now I can't find a stream. I'm not too sure. I'm in Fiji, so I'm watching it on a stream, but I can't show it to you guys because I know that No Limit and whatnot watch my streams to make sure that I do the right thing. So I cannot show you. I cannot send you the link, unfortunately. But it is possible. Billy Smoke says, go Hodges, but I don't like him much. I don't like him, and I won't be going for him. And I'm a Queenslander. Mega Renegade says, Ty Telford will win. I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, but it says it did change. I think they changed the colour scheme on the camera because it definitely was black and black, and then it changed to blue and black. It was really strange. Jake's average opponent is 40.2. I believe it. I really do. I believe that is probably the right age there. Takiyaho is the Roosters player, Chuck Quinlan. Yeah, yes, you are right. All right, here we go. Second round on the way. All right, Taylor there going for a rugby league tackle. Oh, jeez, Telford went for a massive uppercut there. Just missed it. It would have been lights out for Taylor if he landed. Oh, that's a nice little shot there from Taylor, but then Telford returns with the left and right as well. It's just going crazy now. Telford misses with a big right. Taylor with a couple of lefts. They both land as well. This is a great fight right now. They push off. Telford gets a left. Nice jab there. Nice jab again. Both of them land. Needs to really utilise that jab to keep Taylor on the back foot realistically. But Taylor comes over the top of the left. Lands that one too. I think Taylor's actually probably just winning this second round so far. 2 minutes to go of the second round. Good jab there from Taylor with the left. Oh, good right over the top from Telford. Goes for the left hook. Misses that one. Oh, they're going for it. Taylor goes for a hook. He misses that completely, but Telford lands a body shot. A body shot. Gets to the face as well with a nice left. Taylor needs to start to just solidify himself again, man. He's a bit all over the shop, but he comes up at the top of the left and right, and they both land there. Gee, that's a great combination, left and right combo from Taylor. Minute 36 to go here of round number 2. Telford just swinging a little bit crazy there. Taylor misses a big uppercut. Oh, that's my alarm again. Jeez, I told you. I need to turn my alarms off. After this round, I'll go turn those alarms off. Minute 25 to go now, round 2. That's a good jab there from Telford. Goes for a big left hook as well, misses that. Time to wake up, lads. Time to wake up. Taylor goes with the top with a left. I guess that's good defense from Telford. I think Telford's starting to re-ascertain his dominance in the second round. That's a great left there as well. Body shot from Telford. They've really changed his fight up in this second round. Jeez, that's a big left from Taylor. Telford just keeps coming forward though. Hits with him right. Goes to the left. Misses those two. But Telford definitely deciding where this fight is right now. Good left, good right as well. 48 seconds left now. Telford's definitely starting to get an upper hand. Goes for a massive hook and misses that. Left, right, both miss that. Left jab, left jab, left jab. All of them working. Goes for a right there, Telford. I think Taylor's massively on the back foot right now. I don't think he can handle this pace. Oh, but Taylor then goes with the right and left. Good defense from Telford, however. Oh, it's a good right from Telford. Right over the top and does rock his head back. 25 seconds to go now of round number 2. Body shot, hits with the right, goes with a left hook, misses that. Then Taylor pushes off him. 15 seconds to go now of round number 2. Definitely giving a 10-9 round to Telford, though. He's definitely dictated this second round a lot better. Taylor with a good combination, though, to finish it off. It seems like he likes to finish off these rounds quite well. He doesn't really start off too great, but he finishes it off pretty strongly. Oh, that's a huge right that just misses there for Telford. That would have been lights out again. Oh, it's good right and a good left there from Telford. Jeez, this is a great finish for Telford. It's a great finish. He's looking for a finish. He's looking for a finish. Body shot, uppercut, uppercut. The nose is bleeding heavily here from Taylor. Telford slaughtering him. He's slaughtering him right now. There's got to be like 2 seconds left. There we go. That's it for the second round. That's a big second round there for Telford. That's a big second round there for Telford. So guys, just let me just go turn this alarm off. There is a lot of damage there on Taylor. A lot of damage on Taylor. I'm just going to get rid of these alarms. One moment here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Bang, bang, and beautiful. All right, that's done. And live. Done. There we go. All right, let's get back. That was a fantastic second round there for Telford. You could argue 10-8, but he definitely win that round. Jay said, Zaginthos in Greece. Hello, Oya. Hello, Oya. Blessed says, yeah, they did because Taylor's shorts icon was black and now it's bright blue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, jeez, that right from Telford was fantastic. And then he landed with the left as well. But see, Taylor had his shots as well. It's not like Taylor didn't have his shots. James Price, would most people still want to see a Zoo versus Zerafa fight? I don't think so, because Zoo would smash him. Timmy would smack him. But I guess I'd like that to see Zerafa get knocked out. That'd be brilliant. Alright, so round number 3 here between Telford and Taylor. Trying to go to war in a second there. Taylor did, but just didn't work out. Telford definitely won that second round. Oh, geez, they've got to break up there. Yeah, referee, got to get a bit more in control of that one. Telford with a nice left. Goes for a left and right. Geez, they're just going to war, man, in round 3. They're going to tire each other out. Who's going to have the better stamina? 2.5 minutes left of round 3. Left jab. Left jab again from Telford. Misses the right. Oh, good left-right combo. Good defense from Telford, but still Taylor landed the left and right there. And that's just a slip over. That's not a knockdown. Jeez, Taylor really is bleeding badly right now. 2 minutes to go now of round 3 of 10. Taylor with the left jab misses that. Telford, he went for a big left hook, but he will miss that. Back into a cuddle, kiss and cuddle. Just give him a nice little kiss in the forehead and say, listen, we'll come back. We'll come back soon. These guys are, I agree with the commentary. These guys are both strong here. Like, they've both got power behind them. It's just that I think Telford's the better fighter, but Taylor has not been a slouch. Goes for a left there, Taylor, which does land. He's too low, though, Taylor. He keeps going in for, like, a tackle technique around the stomach. That's a good right. That's a massive right again from Telford. He goes for a big left hook, misses that. If Telford keeps going here, he probably can knock him down in this round. Because that was huge. Look at that left eye, though, for Taylor. That left eye is really starting to open up. Minute 20 to go now. Telford needs to go back on the front foot. Body shot there again with the left. And they separate him again. Minute 15 to go now of round number 3. Oh, good right-left combo from Taylor. Oh, block shots there. Pretty easy defense for Telford. But, geez, strong shots, man. Minute to go now of round 3. Good to see Taylor really giving it a go here, despite the fact that I'd still say Telford's winning 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. 30 to 17 right now. Oh, uppercut there from Telford lands as well. Goes uppercut again, misses that one. Taylor with a left-right, 1-2. And a big left as well from Taylor as well. Jeez, that was huge shots there. 38 seconds to go in the third round, and that was a fantastic combination there from Joel Taylor. 30 seconds to go there. That was perfect punching there from Joel Taylor. Wow, absolutely fantastic. Oh, Taylor goes for a right as well. He's starting to... I told you, he finishes off rounds great, just doesn't start rounds great. Oh, goes for the right there, Telford. 15 seconds, goes for a bit of an uppercut, somewhat lands. 10 seconds now to go of round number 3. I think Taylor gave it his best to try and steal the round, but I think Telford still may overall have won this round. Goes for the left there, misses that hook. Jeez, Taylor, that was nice uppercut there from Telford. Oh, that's well late. That's well late. That was a well late shot there from Joel Taylor. That was a well late shot there. It needs a warning for that, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, I still think Telford gets that 10-9. But this is a good fight right now. It is a good fight still. James Bryan says, but Zerafa keeps talking about it, saying he wants to fight Sue. Why did he pull out the first time then? Because he's a bitch. Because Zerafa's a little bitch. He's all talk. He just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Yeah, COVID. He wishes it was COVID, Blitzy. He wishes. It is definitely a mismatch, Mega Renegade. Sue smacks him. Yeah, I don't know. That could have been a 10-9 round there for Joel Taylor. It's close. It's not a guarantee. It's not a bolter at all for either of them. It's definitely close there between the two. I would lean with Telford, but the ending of that round definitely did lean towards Taylor as well. All right, round number 4 here of 10. 2 minutes 50 to go here. I would lean all 3 first rounds to Telford, but if the first and third round are 50-50. Second round was clearly Telford. All right, Taylor goes over the top there with a right. Really good fight this, though. Easy defense there for Telford to block that one away. Just going for some jabs there. Oh, he bit off a little bit more than he could chew there, Taylor, and Telford comes through and lands a nice little right. Oh, good left there from Telford. He needs to use that jab, man. The jab's been successful for him. Oh, here we go. They're both swinging. Goes to the left. He's trying to get that jab working, Taylor, but it's not really getting anything going for him. But Telford's jab is really successful in this fight. Oh, left, right combination there. I don't know how much of that actually landed from Taylor, but it looked good. It looked good. 2 minutes to go now of round number 4. They both somewhat landed there. Taylor's combos are probably better than Telford's combos. Telford moving forward here. It's good that this fight has pretty much been in the center of the ring. That's a great right hand there from Telford. Goes for a left jab. You've got to use that jab a little bit more here, Telford. Minute and a half to go now of round 4. I think round 4 right now is actually probably leaning towards Joel Taylor. Uppercut, right, left. He's looking down at the canvas, Telford. Really strange. He's looking down at the canvas. He can't see what's coming at him, and that's why he got landed with a nice combination there from Taylor. Left-right combo again there from Taylor. Minute 15 to go. Round 4. Oh, that's a good left from Telford. And a body shot. Goes for an uppercut, misses that one though, but the body shot in the left was nice. Taylor returns with the right and left of his own. Uppercut there from Telford. Oh, he went for a huge shot, missed that. Telford returns with the left hook, misses that as well. 1 minute to go now of round number 4. Pushes off him in the middle of the ring. Oh, that's a huge right there from Telford. Both these guys are super strong. I'm leaning Taylor in this 4th round, but geez, they're just both swinging, man. Yeah, he does just stand, take the shot, and then give back. That's correct from the commentary. Good left there from Taylor, however. Pushes off him as well. I think he knows his distance quite well. Oh, he's calling time for what? Oh, the mouthpiece. Oh, come on, man. So they both get a break here with 21 seconds to go here. The mouthpiece came out for Telford. All right, we're back on. All right, 21 seconds to go now of the fourth round. Taylor comes with a right and a left. He's got a bit of break there, so he gives himself time to really load up. 13 seconds to go here, and he has been finishing off all 3 rounds quite well. So 10 seconds left. What can... I think Taylor probably wins this round just... Oh, jeez, left. I don't think it really did any damage there, though, for Taylor. Telford goes with left. Easy defense for Taylor. And good return there from Taylor. Separated body shot. Oh, Telford with a nice right. And a good left-right-left combo there from Taylor. And there we go. That 10 seconds was way too long. But there we go, guys. That's the end of round 4. I'm going to lean that with a 10-9 to Taylor. So 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 Telford. 10-9 Taylor. Bloody easy on Zerafa, pal. Nah, Peter. Nah. I'm not a big fan of Zerafa. Zerafa knows it too. He sees all my comments all the time. I'm not a big fan of Zerafa. This is the boxing industry, man. You know, if it's boxing, man. So, like, if you don't like an opinion about that, then maybe boxing isn't for you. Because everyone's got an opinion in boxing, right? I think he's a wanker, but he deliberately does it, you know, and it's entertaining, right? And that's what sells his pay-per-views. So it's not like he's going to be surprised that someone thinks that he's a dickhead. He's a good boxer. That's not wrong at all. However, he's a wanker, like he is, right? But he knows that, and he does that deliberately. It's like Jake Paul. Jake Paul is deliberately a wanker to sell pay-per-views. You know, that's the whole point of this industry, you know. So if you're offended by someone saying that Zerafa's a dickhead, maybe this industry isn't for you because he knows exactly what he's doing, right? But overall, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. Up to you if you don't like it. But I'm going to say it, right? So 2 minutes 50 to go here of round 5. I do have Telford winning right now, 3-1. Oh, it's a good left there from Taylor, and then a good left from Telford on a return as well. Oh, geez. Body shot there from Taylor works. That was a good start there from Telford, however. 2.5 minutes to go here of round number 5. Body shot. Oh, look at Taylor with the combination. Body shot again there from Telford into the right. Taylor, this is just really, really up close and personal right now. This is definitely completely different to the first 4 rounds. They're basically just really close. Oh, Telford with a big left. Separating that with his body at the moment, trying to put his shoulder in just to kind of put him on the back foot and then go for a couple of combinations there, Telford, but it didn't really work out. Good shot there from Taylor. Telford goes for a big left hook, misses that one, and then Taylor, right, left, all of them are landing. That's a good left there from Taylor again. Again, left, they're all landing here from Taylor. Taylor could end, oh, jeez. Taylor, look at him go, uppercut, left, right. Telford needs to put his hands up right now and defend. Telford getting rocked in his 5th round. Dear me, Taylor's starting to make a comeback here. And, oh yeah, Telford's mouthpiece has come out here. Bro, he's getting crunched and then the mouthpiece surprisingly comes out. Telford just got absolutely slaughtered with left and rights. That's a great shot there from Telford, though, on the return. I don't know who wants to be in the war the most here, because Taylor's combinations are great, but does he necessarily want to be up close and personal with him to be able to throw this? Telford, on the other hand, it's an interesting game tactic right now. I don't really know necessarily what he's trying to achieve, because it seems like this is being decided by Taylor at the moment. It's a good right there from Taylor. Telford is digging deep at the moment. He's trying to get himself back into this fight. Telford talking a lot for a guy who just got absolutely crunched in this round so far. Oh, that's a good left there from Taylor and a good left jab, but that's a great return there from Telford as well. In the centre, they separate it. A minute to go now of round 5. Oh, jeez. Uppercut from Taylor. Up a left from Taylor as well. Telford's starting to really kind of falter. And Telford's not necessarily landing his punches as good as he was in those first 3 rounds. Oh, that's a good right there from Taylor. 40 seconds to go now, round 5. Oh, that's a good right again from Taylor. Goes for a left hook. Telford needs to find that second win, man. Good. It gets through the defense there as well with Taylor. 30 seconds to go. Yeah, Telford has not completely recovered. This is definitely a 10-9 round to Taylor, which will make it a 3-2 fight so far in my personal scorecard. Over the top. Oh, it's a huge hit from Telford. I thought that Taylor was going to fall there, but no one's fallen yet. Jeez. Oh, huge right and a left. Telford's finishing off this round strong. I think the overall round has gone Taylor's way, but geez, what a finish here from Telford. And now Taylor returns to the left, and another left as well. And a right. Body shot. And Telford over the top. I'd say 10-9 round Taylor, but that's a 50-50. That's a 50-50, bro. Peter says I don't like the lad either. Well, then why are you complaining? Oh, he's saying your commentator should be non-biased, what I mean. Well, somewhat, man. Like, I understand what he's saying. So, I get what he's saying. And I will commentate the fight based on how I see it. And this is how I do it in Rugby League too. I'm a Titans fan, I'm a Queensland fan, I'm a Socceroos fan. Everyone's got bias, man. This is the thing that people don't realise, right? Everyone will have bias. But I will commentate it how I see it. If I think that Zerafa is going to win the fight, then I will tell you that Zerafa is going to win the fight, yeah? And I think that Zerafa wins the fight tonight. I think that he does beat Creati. I don't like him. I think he's a dickhead. But overall, I think he's a better fighter. It just is what it is. That doesn't mean I'm not going to call him a dickhead. Timmy Carr says Telford could be gone. I don't know, man. He kind of finished off that round quite strongly. No, I appreciate it, Peter. Like I said, boxing, this is all about, this is what this industry is, man. Everyone's got an opinion, and usually it's quite polarising because of the industry that we're in regards to someone's going to get knocked out and someone's going to lose. So don't worry, I get why people want it to be non-biased. But everyone, even commentators who say they're not biased, everyone's always got a little bit of bias. Just listen to Gus Gould. He thinks he's not biased, and if you have to listen to him in a State of Origin game and you're a Queenslander, God help you. All right, round 6 here, and we're back underway. This is a great fight here. 2.5 minutes gone. I would say it's 3-2 in favour of Telford after 5. 2.5 minutes left. Let's see if Telford can find that second win, because it seemed like he was finding that second win at the end of that 5th round. Next fight is Jamin Lowe versus Takiyaho, but Taylor, ooh, that's a nice little left-right combo. And then Telford punches from behind. Yeah, Taylor's real benefit and advantage here is his combinations. Absolutely. Oh, left, right. All of them land too. They're from Taylor as well. Jeez, Taylor's shots have been fantastic, and when they've landed in combos. Left, right. All of them. And then Telford lands a left of his own though. Oh man, you can see the sweat just bouncing off the face of Telford with those shots. Taylor is looking sweet, man. Like, Taylor really has turned this fight around. He was down 3-0 on my scorecard, but it was 50-50 in round 1 and 3. But in my scorecard, I lent with 3-0 after the first 3. Body shot there from Taylor, uppercut and a left as well, and a left and a right again. He's just so accurate. He's very accurate, Taylor. Minute and a half to go here, round 6. Telford needs to find a second win desperately, man. Oh, that's a bit low. Body shot, though. That's a good left there from Taylor. And breaks through the defense there with a jab. Telford needs to come back, gets a right, and does break through there. Minute 20 to go. I think the referee's done a pretty good job of... Oh, that's a good right from Taylor. And he goes through again with the right and the left. And every time Telford goes and has a swing, Taylor's just there waiting to pounce with a left hook, and then just goes uppercut and then bang, bang, bang with a left-right combo. His combinations are fantastic. A minute to go now of round 6. He's not... Yeah, the punches don't necessarily look like they've got a crazy deal of power behind them, but he just does know how to hit them. He knows how to land them, Taylor. And to the body. I think we'll probably find it after this round. Combo, Telford skims off a right there. Taylor misses. Oh, it's a good left. That's a really nice left and a right as well. He misses a huge left hook there and then comes over the top. And then, geez. Telford comes back, but that was a wild swing, man. That was a really tired swing, that, from Telford. Still 4 rounds to go here, man. 10 seconds to go now of round 6. Taylor comes with the left. All right, just slowing down. That's a good left by Taylor, man. Really nice left. Oh, that's a huge right from Telford, though. And now Telford's going to finish off the round strongly. And that's it for round 6. I'm giving that as a 10-9 round, and I've got this tied. I've got this 3-3. Vark says, how long do you reckon until the Gal fight? Well, this fight here, so we've got, we're on Telford Taylor right now. Next will be Takiyaho Lowe, and then we've got Okuso versus Zagarra, Gal Hodges, and then Zerafa Creati. So... yeah, there's 2 fights to go after this before Gal Hodges, but I'm telling you right now, if this card keeps going the way it's going to be a fantastic night here. So hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Vark says, I'll keep you updated on the game. Oh, Croatia game? Yes, please do. Oh! The towel's been thrown! Joel Taylor won! Did they throw the towel? Well, Joel Taylor just won. I think that the towel's been thrown. What just happened? We're in break. We're about to go to round 7. I feel like the towel must have been thrown. Running low on time. Malcolm says, sad to see all the empty seats, Morocco versus Croatia. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that is an awkward finish session. It is very awkward there for sure. I don't know many Croatia players off the top of my head. Obviously, Luka Modric is one. Yeah, there you go. All right, so that's weird that just happened. That's really strange. Like, that was such a great fight. Like, it was such a great fight, and the towel's been thrown. And I don't think that Telford was getting crunched. Like, I don't think that was... I just think that was... I don't know. They know more than me, though. Like, they know more than me in their corner, but, like... I thought it was 3-3. I would have called that 3-3. So we'll just wait here for the official announcement before I update the scorecard. To be fair, his eyes are quite damaged. There is a bit of damage around those eyes right now. Jeez, what a fight, though. That was a great fight. Injury stoppage. Oh, it was the injury. Okay. So his eyes are pretty banged up, to be completely honest with you. It was a great fight, though. It was a great fight. Yeah, I think it's to do with his eyes, Pete. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty certain it's to do with his eyes. But Joel Taylor just so clinical, just executed his punches so well, so accurate throughout this fight. Every punch that he threw, he knew exactly where it was going. And he's so good. I don't think he's got a great deal of power necessarily, but he's just so accurate. I would love to see the stats in regards to how many punches were landed to the head and how many punches were landed to the body. Little Nas says bullshit. Well, if you say that's bullshit, I don't know, because they know more than us. But they know more than us. But what I would say is that I think that Joel Taylor was going to win the fight anyway, based on how that was going, 100%. So we're just waiting for the official announcement here. But no, I definitely think that Joel Taylor was going to win the fight. All right, here we go. Let's make it official here. So awkward though, yeah? Fires to the center ring, please. His eyes don't look that like they're banged up, but I wouldn't say that it was a stoppage banged up. All right, 2 welterweight warriors. The end comes at the end of the 6th round. Corner retirement. Your winner by TKO and new AMBF welterweight champion, Joel Taylor. All right, let me just update this. Let me just update Telford Taylor one. Taylor by TKO. He doesn't look as no, his eyes don't really look like a puffer fish. Like they look. Oh, sorry. Let me just fix this. No, like his eyes aren't like ours, you know, they're a little bit banged up, but I wouldn't say that it's anything sinister. You know, it doesn't look like his eyes, but like I said, we don't know as much as they know, so they would know more than us. So I'm happy to listen to the corner there in regards to what they've done. But overall, I think Taylor was going to eventually win that fight regardless. So it does just quicken up the process. But it was such a great fight, though. It's just so disappointing that fight ended because it was just so good. Both those guys were throwing, and overall, it's just disappointing. That's how that one ended. All right, let me just make this so it's a lot more easier to be seen. Bang, bang, and there we go. Yep, Taylor TKO. All right, perfect. Little Nas says, mate, just should have let the fight go. Like, yes and no. You've also got to think about health and safety in this sport because people can die in this sport, and we've seen people die in this sport. But with that being said, I agree with you in this instance because I just don't don't think that Telford's eye is that banged up overall, and I think that realistically speaking, he probably could have kept going but Taylor was just so dominant for the most part as well, though. He was just so dominant for the most part as well. But I do think it should have kept going. Yeah, I think that the towel would have been thrown in by the corner a bit early. But then again, Telford wasn't complaining. You know, usually when we see a early towel throw, Usually when we see an early towel throw, the fighter will complain. Look at Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, 100%, absolutely, that towel was thrown at the right time. And he actually fired his team because of that throw, because he wanted to go out and continue to fight. But that was the right decision because, Tyson Fury had completely knocked his system. I don't know, what's the word? What's it called when you hit the back of the ear and it just completely screws you? You break something in the back of the ear. He didn't break his eardrum or something like that, but it was something else. And you don't understand, like your brain doesn't understand left, right, and I'm not sure. But Deontay Wilder got hit right here, which that's pretty much the worst place to get hit in regards to not being necessarily knocked out, but being kind of mentally knocked out. That's pretty much what I would say there. Equilibrium. That's equilibrium. Close enough. Little Nas says, still better than the Sean Porter fight, but got to think about the plus. Look, I think, like, equilibrium, that's, close enough. We got there. But yeah, that screwed him, that fight. And I think Tyson won all three of those fights. I don't understand why people think Deontay won that first fight. Like, I understand that the knockdown, effectively actually knockout in that round 12 did happen, but overall, Tyson won all three of those fights. And I'm really not that looking forward too much to Tyson Fury versus Chisora, because Tyson Fury will kill him. Like, Tyson will kill him next week. And the reason, I think, because I saw True Geordie's interview with Tyson Fury basically talking about this, and he's right, like, it's pretty obvious who's going to win that fight, and it's just somewhat unnecessary. It's just really unnecessary, especially considering that we've already had two, and the same results effectively already happened there. If anything, I understand that Josh was on losing right now and whatnot, but no one's going to stop talking until that happens, just so that we can see Tyson Fury win it. It's like, at least we get something that we haven't seen before. At least, but if for some reason Tyson Fury's team is the one that keeps backing down, I don't understand. I really don't understand it. But I'm interested to see how, who's the Australian boxer just lost to Devin Haney again. I can't think of his name right now. I'm interested to see how he bounces back. Peter Higgins says, after that we have Tyson's dad and Jake Paul. Yeah, Tyson's dad was like full on at that fight, yeah? Yeah, he really wanted to crack. But I think Tommy Fury is still going to happen. I know that it's been hyped up for so long and it just keeps stopping and whatnot, but I think it's going to happen. I don't think it can't happen. Cambosis, that's the one, yeah. I'm interested to see how he bounces back from those two losses. Because Devin Haney will always, at this point, Devin Haney will always be known as his dad. Because he won those two fights pretty easily. I know the first 6 rounds, the first fight was definitely Cambosis, but the second fight was still clean again. Nolan says he almost lost to Pulev, so major mismatch. Absolutely. How many fights will Gallen vs Hodges? There is the next fight, which is going to be Takiyaho, the Sydney Roosters forward, who's now playing for the Catlins Dragons. He's taking on Lowe. And then we've got Okuso versus Zagarra, Gal Hodges, and then Zerafa versus Creati. So we've still got 4 fights. Well, 2 fights in between the one that you're asking for, but 4 fights in total to go tonight. 4 fights in total to go tonight. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how Takiyaho goes in today's fight, because no one's seen him before, and yet we've heard all this news that Takiyaho is this guy that no one wants to fight. He's just this big enforcer that no heavyweight wants to take on. Well, okay, we heard a lot of talk about Daniel Saluka Fafita, and he already lost tonight. So, Takiyaho is a big bopper. That's right. Jamin Lowe used to play for the Rabbitohs, didn't he? Yeah, that's right. He played for the Rabbitohs, and he was a... That's right. He was a really big... I think that was Daniel... He slaughtered Daniel something. What was his name for the Titans? I can't remember, but he knocked him out badly and like broke his cheekbone and everything. But Jamin Lowe will be a lot older than Takiyaho. Timmy Carr says, didn't realise Takiyaho was fighting. This will be interesting. Yeah, this is his debut. And we're hearing a lot of big news out of him. They keep circle jerking him, saying he's the biggest and baddest heavyweight in the industry. It's like, all right, mate. Tell him to take on Tyson. Tell him to take on Mike Tyson, let alone Tyson Fury. Let's see if he... And Mike Tyson's nearly 100. Lecky tape around the head. Yeah, what was the Titans player's name? I'm a Titans fan. Daniel Atkinson? No. I'm going to Google it. Jamin Lowe. So it's, alright, Jamin Lowe, Daniel. Let's have a look. 39. Oh, he's only 39. For Jamin Lowe, Titans. Maybe that will come up for you. Yeah, he's not that great of a player. Jamin Lowe sent off his Titans to become Rabbitohs. Oh, I thought with Mark and Brett Delaney. Well, we won the game. I'll take it. I'll take it. We won the game. But it's Brett Delaney. Not Buddy Michello. Not Michello. Not Michello, no. Brett Delaney. But Titans won, so I'll take it. That was in 2018. No, wait. No, it wasn't. No, that would have been like 2011, 2010. I don't know. It's not telling me when this actually was. I think it would have been very early, though. Oh, no, it's 2007. 2007, I was going to say, yeah, 2007. He won a premiership with Melbourne, Lowe. Did he? I know he played with the Rabbitohs. Did he play for the Storm? All right, Takiyaho coming out now. Let's see if all the hype is... let's see if all the hype is worthwhile. Jamin Lowe. Did he play for the Storm? Storm. You sure? I don't think he did. I think he played for the Rabbitohs. I could be wrong though. I know he played for the Rabbitohs, but alright. Takiyaho, he's a big bopper, this man. Look at him. Look at him walk out. He's a big bopper. Upper body bigger than my future. Sorry mate, no hate, but the Titans have not been good since 2013. That is absolutely a horrific comment. That was actually at our worst. 2011 through to 2014-15 were the worst times to be a Titans fan. 2007 to 2010, I'm sorry, bro, but you just don't know what you're talking about. 2007 to 2010, they were very good. 2011 to 2015 were terrible. And then 2016, they were decent. They made the finals. And they got robbed by the Broncos, arguably. 2017 to 2019 were terrible. And then 2020 until 2021 were good. 2022, we really fell apart. But I'm confident next year. I'm confident for next year. He might get his honey build. Well, hopefully. But 39 years of age to 30. 186 centimetres height to Takiyaho. 192 centimetres for Lowe. Charlie Collins says, you doing World Cup streams after? Probably not tonight, Charlie. I need a rest tonight. It's too much to stream every single night for like 12 hours. It's full on. Especially when it's at this time. If it was during the day, then yes. But during the night... it really affects your body. So I might stream Germany, Japan, but that's probably about it. Maybe. We'll see how we go. Look at the weight differences. I can see the weight differences, Timmy. I can see the weight difference. Well, this is my fault I got it wrong. Yeah, I know. It's all good, man. So, Jamin Lowe, 1 fight, 1 loss. Lovely. Good on him, though, because no one wanted to fight Takiyaho, apparently. So, yeah, 1 fight, 1 loss. Not fantastic. Takiyaho wins this fight. If Takiyaho doesn't win this fight, then this hype has just been ridiculously dumb. I think this will only be a 4-round fight, though. It won't be anything big. He played for the... Did he play for the Warriors? I forgot that. Must have been early days. All right. Takiyaho! Professional boxing debut. He should be 1 after this fight. If he doesn't get a knockout here, it's disappointing. Why is George Rose fighting? Oh boy. Alrighty guys, see that done? Oh yeah, well, Jamin Lowe has got a Storm tattoo on his body, so I'm definitely going to believe you that he played for the Storm. I'm definitely going to believe you that he played for the Storm. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Come on, be a good fight, please. Who have you got in the Croatia game and also the Japan game? I've got Germany, but Japan are always fun to watch. But in the Croatia game, I would take Croatia. But Morocco aren't a slouch team. All right, here we go. Round 1 of the Takiyaho fight versus Jamin Lowe. Takiyaho in the white trunks, Lowe in the black trunks. 4 times 2-minute rounds. And Lowe goes in with a huge right there. Jeez, he's got a body on him. he's got a body on him, the old Jamin Lowe. I just hope that Takiyaho doesn't end up being like the Jordan Simi kind of fight. Jordan Simi, Hodges still, arguably. But people who think they can box, but they just can't. Like, I'll tell you, I don't think I could box. I'll give it a crack, but I don't think I can box. I'm not going to go out there and tell people that I'm a personally great boxer, which is what everyone else seems to do. Or Takiyaho goes in with a right there, misses that. Take this fight as an entertaining fight, guys. Don't take it as a serious fight, please. And that's a good accuracy there with the left hand there from Takiyaho. Minute 10 to go here, round 1. Next fight is David Zagarra versus one of my favourite Australian boxers right now, Paulo Okuso. Minute to go. Jeez, nice jab there from Lowe. And Takiyaho not really doing a great deal right now. Goes over the top of the right. Doesn't really land that though. 50 seconds to go. Jamin Lowe with the left. Misses that. Yeah, Lowe's not really wasting any energy whatsoever. And if he does waste it, he'll get super tired by round 3 and 4 with that body style. So, yeah. Oh, jeez. Lowe gets through there and lands a right. You could probably make an argument that Lowe's winning his first round right now with 30 seconds to go. Oh, Takiyaho lands a right, though. But right this second, I think that most heavyweights wouldn't mind taking on Takiyaho. 20 seconds to go now, round 1. Left misses there from Lowe. 14 seconds left. Body shot from Takiyaho. Over the top. Oh, well, that was just weird. Takiyaho nearly fell out of the bloody ring. This is a 50-50 round. I think they'll give it to Takiyaho just because he's the more prominent fighter regarding future-wise. But I think that's a 50-50 round. And I think I'd argue that Jamin Lowe maybe, but they're not going to give it to him. He's got them cannons on him. He's got them, but that was a pretty average round. And I really wouldn't say that either of those guys really were anything special just then. He could be a Fury or Ruiz. Ruiz. Andy Ruiz. Deary me. Andy goddamn Ruiz, eh? Who's he fighting? Has he got another fight coming up anytime soon? That second fight was so disappointing with Josh Ray. He came in so overweight, so underprepared, just didn't mean anything to him. He'd already gotten his big payout win, and it was just, that was it. It's just terrible. Ruiz eats the Snickers before every fight. Mate, Ruiz eats the Snickers before every round. Oh, yeah, Wilder. Well, Wilder wins that fight, lads. Wilder wins that fight. All right. All right, so round 2 now. I'd say they give it to Takiyaho based on future prospect. I honestly don't think based on that round that I could guarantee either of them. But I think they always will lean with the fighter who has a more potential beneficial future. Minute 40 to go now of round number 2. And Takiyaho... Oh, geez. I don't know what Lowe's doing there. They're going to say it's a knockdown, barely. But it'll be a knockdown, but barely. So it's going to be Takiyaho. I don't think it is a punch. The commentary is saying they don't know if it was a punch or not. I don't think that Takiyaho knocked him down there, but they call it as a knockdown. I just think he lost his balance. Minute 15 to go now of round number 2. Takiyaho comes forward. Yeah, there is a lot of momentum. That's the thing. His body structure probably put him to the ground then. Jamin Lowe. I don't think it was his... I don't think he got hit, but Jamin Lowe comes forward now. Yeah, I don't think that it was any kind of hit. Less than a minute to go now of round number 2. Knockdown at Smith scored. Takiyaho comes forward. Jamin Lowe goes for a right, misses that. Lowe misses over the top of the right there. Takiyaho comes with a left hook and misses that. 40 seconds to go here. You've also got to remember that this is obviously a debut fight for Takiyaho, so you can't expect a great deal in a debut fight, but you know, you would still expect a little bit more. Like, you'd still expect a little bit more punches thrown. .23 seconds to go now of round number 2. Takiyaho goes for a left jab. Somewhat lands there. Lazy throw from Jamin Lowe. 14 seconds left. Body shot from Lowe. Takiyaho going forward. I think Takiyaho's waiting for energy for that third and fourth round maybe as well. Alright, coming forward now, Takiyaho. Throw something, bro. Nope, there we go. Alright, so round 2 done. It's a 10-8 round because of the knockdown. Zerafa is the last fight. Ouch to smart. Zerafa is the last fight. So we've still got this fight, Paulo Okuso and Zagarra. We've got Gallen versus Hodges, and then we've got the Zerafa fight. And AJ Wilder wins and probably gets another title shot. I knew Wilder had power, but that fight just proved it. He loved toppled the guy in the back foot, and his eyes were in the back of the head. Out cold the canvas 2 seconds later. He love toppled the guy. I don't know what you're talking about. Gal is technically the co-main, but effectively Gal is the main. Yes, that is CSCO Takiyaho TSM. Let's see, says that's the shittiest shit I've ever heard. In regards to what? So Takiyaho's landed 11 headshots to 2 body shots. Lowe's landed 12 body shots to 8 headshots. Lowe's actually landed more punches here. He's landed 7 more punches. He's actually landed 7 more punches, Lowe. Surely. I honestly couldn't call this fight. Yeah, Lowe's been patient. Takiyaho needs to do way better than this. I still think they'll give him the fight, but like I think that Takiyaho's been super underwhelming here. Minute 40 to go. Oh, it's good left there. It's a good left. Actually, good jab by both of them, realistically. Goes to the body shot. Good shot there from Takiyaho, though. Minute and a half to go of round number 3 of 4. Oh, that's a good right. Okay, Lowe's coming forward now, and he's going for a couple of uppercuts. That was actually quite okay there. Lowe might be winning this fight right now. He might be winning this fight. Yeah, the swelling around the eye is definitely prominent there for Jamin Lowe, though. Yeah, the swelling does not look fantastic around that left eye. A minute to go now. Oh, that's a good right from Takiyaho. That one landed. It's probably the first real punch that's landed. Oh, Jamin Lowe then lands another one on the return. Gets him into the corner. 45 seconds left of round 3. Jeez, I can't wait for an actual boxing fight next. See, this is the thing. Like, these fights here are a bit dead. You know, you have a look at the other fights, and the other fights are good. This fight here, it's like when Hannon took on Hodges. So dead. 30 seconds to go. Looking for that right hand. Can't get it, though. Jamin Lowe just moving around. He'll get tired for that 4th round. There's no way a guy with that body structure is going to have energy for the 4th round. Takiyaho goes for a big shot of the right. Misses that completely. 15 seconds. I'd say that maybe Lowe landed a hook there on return. I'm not even too sure. 10 seconds to go. Lowe goes for jab. Blocked away. Takiyaho, there's no power there at all. And that's the end of the 3rd round. Yeah, this is a dead fight. It's a tie round. I don't know who I'd give that to. Peter Higgins says, Lowe being patient, never in his league career. Never in his league career, but he has been patient in this fight here today. Jeez, that left eye, though, is really bulging up. Takiyaho fights like a typical rooster. Jeez. I hate when they're touching his eye like that. It's so swollen. Oh, yeah, that landed. That left does land quite nicely on that left eye of Lowe. But it says, Hannon Hodges was a shit fest of a fight. Oh, it was terrible. Like, Hodges won the fight based on punching like this. It was incredible. It was incredible. All right, so round 4 here. Round 4, Jack says, hello, G. Hello, mate. How you doing? Round 4 coming up. I would say they'll give the fight. It doesn't matter how this fight goes. They'll give it to... Yeah, they will give it to Takiyaho, Blissy. They'll give the fight to Takiyaho, but it's not like anyone deserves this fight, really. Truly, no one deserves this fight. Maybe give the fight to Jamin Lowe just because he's got a massive body structure and it's going to last 4 rounds. They're saying he's throwing well. Like, Lowe has landed more punches. Like, what do you mean that Takiyaho's throwing well? He's landed like 10 less punches than Lowe. Takiyaho misses that with the left. Body shot there from Lowe. That was nice. Minute and a half to go. I reckon if you switch the potentials, they give this fight to Lowe. But I tell you, not many heavyweights are going to be scared of Takiyaho after this fight. Minute 10 to go here, round 4. It's just funny because, that's a good right there from Takiyaho. That one landed finally. A minute to go now, round 4. In the centre. Like, it's hard to commentate these fights because like there's nothing going on and there's no real excitement because you know that both these guys just aren't that great. They're giving it a crack though. Like, good on them. Like, good on them for getting out of the ring. You know, and good on them putting on a show and putting on some entertainment. But 30 seconds to go now of the 4th round, which is the final round of this fight. Takiyaho goes for the left, misses that. The right is open. Like Takiyaho, there is open opportunities here for Takiyaho, but he hasn't been taking any of his opportunities. Oh, here we go. Lowe comes forward again. Jeez, he's like a steam train when he gets going, though. Like as when he wants to go forward, he will go forward and push you past the ropes. Deary me. Deary me. Oh, good uppercut there from Lowe. Jeez, that actually worked nicely. I guarantee, so that's the end of the fight. I guarantee that on a different day, they give that fight to I guarantee on a different day, they give that fight to, what's it called? Jamon Lowe. John says, bro, put a mirror behind you. I love how these comments always come through as if like, oh, I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't know that. Like, bro, like it's still illegal. It's still illegal. I bet $1,000 but won't buy the stream. So you bet $1,000 on a fight but you won't pay $60 for the stream. I have 500 on Creati, TKO or KO at $23. Wow, that's a lot. And 500 on Zerafa to win by decision. Okay, so effectively you don't think that Zerafa is going to get a knockout. It's not a bad shout. I do think that what's it called? Zerafa will win though. David says, well, maybe you should not bet and buy the stream instead. Jeez, that was just an average fight, eh? Jack says, I know this is irrelevant, but what's your favourite sport in the world? No, I don't say that, Jack, because I do so many sports. I love all sport, man. And if I said that, then people will be like, oh, why are you streaming this sport when you don't even like it compared to the other one? It's just like, can't be bothered. I love all sport, man. Love all sport. I have inside words Zerafa being dropped in sparring 3 times. Well, mate, I hope you're right, because I don't like Zerafa. I think he's a dickhead. So I hope Zerafa does get dropped. I hope he gets knocked out. I just don't necessarily believe it happens. Alright, so let's see. I don't know who they're going to call here. So let's see what they officially give as a scorecard. John Dazmate in the next bout. Alright, after 4 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. 39, 36, 40, 35, 40, 35, 40, 35. It's going to be Takiyaho, but it definitely shouldn't have been that. Yeah. There's no way that was so clear like that. There is no chance on any planet that you have given that win so clearly to Takiyaho. Like, truly. So, Takiyaho win. And, look, I told you no matter what, Takiyaho was going to win that fight. But there's... Terrible. Takiyaho UD. Alright. Let's go like this, make it like that. There's no way it was that clear. But Takiyaho does get... I told you Takiyaho would win no matter what. Even if he got knocked out, they'd still get to win Takiyaho. Chuck Quinlan says that was rigged like Pack versus Horn. I don't necessarily know if it was rigged per se, but it definitely was always going to go in the favour of the beneficial. I guess that is technically rigged, but it just wasn't as obvious as they made it out to be. They said it was very clear UD, and it definitely wasn't a very clear UD. Blaze says he loves all sport, but he really enjoys Cairns toad racing the most. Mate, get around some Cairns toad racing. You know, get around it. Jericho, you couldn't bet on this fight, Timmy Carter. Well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense. Jericho says, did Hodges ever get knocked out while playing footy? I don't think so, Jared. I don't know. I can't think of a time that he did. I can remember one time where one of the cats from New South Wales came and pushed Justin Hodges and then ran behind his pack because he's a little cat. I think it was an ex-Dragons player. Who was that little cat who came and pushed Hodges and then ran behind his players? Oh, Ben Horn. There we go. Is it Ben Horn? No. Was it Ben Horn? Horn Dog was a clear winner. Are you who you're talking about, Nate? Who was the one that came and shoved Hodges in Origin and then ran behind all his little wanker New South Walesmen? David says James Maloney is not a cat. Just well, he's not a cat because he won a premiership 2016. Ben Hornby. Yeah, that's the one. It was Ben Hornby. Yeah, wank. Yeah, that guy's a cat. That guy's absolutely a cat. Billy Smokes' Zerafa Sausage win late on. I wouldn't be surprised, mate. But guys, that's the end of that fight. So we've still got 3 fights to go here tonight. The next fight will be a very good fight between Paulo Okuso and Zagarra. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and obviously, due to broadcast restrictions, I cannot show you the fight, but the best I can do is commentate it and talk to you guys in the chat. I don't know if it was Hornby, but that's his full name. I'm pretty certain it is Hornby that we're thinking about. Oh, Ben Cray might be the one, Peter. Yeah, you might be right, actually. I think Ben Cray was actually the one. I knew it was a Ben. but I'm pretty certain you might be right, Peter, with Ben Cray. That guy's a cat. Comes in and shoves Hodges and then runs behind all his team. Incredible, eh? Incredible. Did Eric Growth fight him? What? Hornby is a dirty fighter when you fight him. He shits himself. No, we know. He didn't even fight him. Hodges is also a cat. Wasn't a cat for Queensland, though. Very good player for Queensland. Very, very good player. One of the best centers of all time, I'd argue. But his reputation goes downhill because of the way that he is as a person. No, I guarantee he's a good bloke. I think he thinks he's better than he is. I do. Yeah, it was Ben Craig, yeah. I think he thinks he's better than he is. Like, Gal is a good fighter. He's proven it. Hodges is not a good fighter. He's proven it. Do the fights come up on Tapology for you boys? I don't know. I'm not watching that. I'm going to back God's Country, Queensland. That's great, because Queensland is God's country. Billy Smokes says, go on Paulo. Go on Paulo. Yeah, I think Paulo Okuso wins this fight. I think Paulo Okuso is one of the better young Australian talents coming through the industry. Imagine MMA, NRL fights. I don't think that would ever happen. I don't think it would ever get licensed. I don't think they would ever license that. That would be just dangerous and be silly as well. Hodges and Gross probably went at it when I was a bit younger, like well and truly younger. 1 second, you guys, give me 1 moment. It would have been, yeah, I would have been much younger when that happened. I'm 28 now, so I think that would have happened like the early 2000s when I was like 6, 7 kind of deal. Still 0-0 Croatia, Morocco. A lot of low scoring games lately. Paulo Okuso for the win, in my opinion. Yeah, like I said, I think Okuso is clearly the better fighter of the two. But I don't think Zagarra is a slouch by any means. Oh, jeez, I'm going all over the shop. Oh, why is this doing this? Oh, I'm disappearing, lads. I'm disappearing. I'm in the Matrix right now. I'm in the Matrix. Is it going to do it? No? Okay, I've got to fix it. 1 sec. I've got to fix it. Lismo says, thought I was insane. NRL fights between Kenty and Buzz. Oh, please, let that happen, please. Philip Ferraro says, hey mate, thank you for the broadcast. Listening in from Thailand. Appreciate it, dude. We're here for pretty much every one of these fights. And there we go. That's sort of a little bit better. It's still a little bit shit house. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, let's move and see if that works a bit better. We're just waiting for the next fight here, which is the Paulo Okuso fight. But yeah, get Kenty and Buzz into a ring. Yes, please. That'd be great. Alright, here they come. 38-year-old, 44-fight veteran from Peru, apparently. 35 wins, 22 knockouts. He went the distance with former world champion Chavez Jr. Wow. Alright. So he took on Chavez Jr. and went all rounds. Wow. I got the Grim Reaper to finally take Buzz away. Can we have a fight between Buzz and Paul Kent where they both lose? That'd be fantastic. That'd be. I'd pay for that. I would pay to rig that fight so that they both get disqualified after punching the shit out of each other for 12 rounds. Oh, how good would that be? That'd be sexy. That's the definition of sexy. Or I would pay to actually have my electricity turned off for the day to not watch that fight. All right. And now, Paulo Okuso will be coming out here. Hodges was paying 5-1 with this fight. That's pretty insane. Should be like 50-1. Nah, he did start off the first 2 rounds quite well. Why not put Kenty and Buzz in a box full of bees? Well, that's what it sounds like when you have to listen to them talk, so they are painful having to listen to those two guys talk. Painful. Especially Buzz. Buzz is the worst. Alright, here comes Okuso. An Olympian. Is that Suali? It is Suali. Suoliti walking out here alongside Okuso, the Peruvian car dealer. Of course, Suoliti just wanted to get straight in the middle of the camera just then. Didn't need to walk directly in front of it, but anyway. Of course he did. Jared Kelly says, could Hodges get lucky and throw one decent one that lands in the first round? Jared, this is boxing, man. Anything can happen at any time. Doesn't matter what you're paying. It does not matter what you're paying whatsoever. Anyone can knock someone out at any point. It is boxing. Hodges 375, so he was originally 5-1. Now he's 375. Must be some inside word coming in here, son. Future Wallaby star Suoliti, probably James. To the guys, that's right. Sasha comes says, I don't think Buzz has said anything positive about anyone or anything about himself. He's a muppet. Zagarra, 38 years of age, 24 years of age for Paul Okuso, 184 centimetres height to Okuso, so 6 centimetres advantage for him. And there's also 6 centimetre reach advantage for Okuso. He is, however, 8 kilos less than Zagarra. Well, Jocks done any of these fighters because they're Australian. Like, they're coming through the ranks in Australia. Like, Okuso coming through. You should know Zagarra. He's taken on Chavez Jr. last year. Michael Zerafa is a wanker, but bigger in the Australian scene. Apparently, he's going to be taking on Golovkin if he wins this fight tonight. Good luck. Going from fighting Creati to Golovkin. My God, Zerafa. Anyone can knock someone out except for Hodjo. That's spot on that comment. Yeah. Sione Taulangi says Hodges all day. You think Hodges wins this fight even though he lost the last one? Alright, so 44 wins, 44 fights, 35 wins, 22 KOs, 8 losses and a draw. So he has that knockout ability, David Zagarra. And he wants the revenge. Obviously, we knocked him out of the World Cup. Australia said, get out of here, Peru. You're not playing the World Cup. Couldn't even come to the World Cup. So he's going to be like, well, you know what? Shit. I've got to get revenge for my country here. Even though Pablo Okuso, well, he's Australian, but he also represents Samoa. Australian Olympian. I just don't see how Hodges can win this. I just think Hodges is such a shite fighter. Like, he's just so bad of a fighter. But he just starts throwing and has a bit of power behind him. And look, Gal's an older bloke, man. He's getting older now. 2 fights, 2 wins, 2 KOs. Paulo Okuso, this is the boy here, baby. This is the boy. Got to get revenge on those bloody kangaroos. He does, mate. He's got to get revenge on the kangaroos. We knock him out. The grey wiggle went boomski. At least we went up 1-0 against the world champions. Peru, they don't even get to play the world champions. They got to play the team that went up 1-0 against the world champions. So how about that? That's what we're talking about. Well, Jocks, even on the main card, I don't know them. Gallen rings a bell, though. Paul Gallen played for New South Wales, for Australia, and also the Sharks in Rugby League, and won a premiership with the Sharkies. Won one Origin out of about 100 attempts as captain. And, played for Australia. Justin Hodges, on the other hand, was on the Queensland side that won 8 in a row and also won about 100 times in the Origin arena. Plus also would play for the Brisbane Broncos, won multiple premierships, and also Australia. So, that's a bit more of an entertainment fight rather than a fight like this between Zagarra and Paul Okuso. But here we go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Okuso is in the red trunks. The Zagarra is in the white trunks. We've got 10 times 3-minute rounds here for the interim WBA Oceania light heavyweight title. But I think Paul Okuso has this one, man. I really do like him. Zagarra is no slouch, but I really do like Okuso, man. He's only had 2 fights, but he's a very good fighter. And he's very quick and very accurate. And this jab is working already with him nicely. His nice little right jab here. You really want to utilise it. Broke through there with that jab as well. 2.5 minutes to go here, round 1. Good jab again there from Okuso. Oh, Zagarra, what was that? He went for a big hook, but like the hook wasn't even, it was like a metre away from hitting anybody. He nearly hit the not the referee, nearly hit the judge's scorecard table instead of Buddy Okuso just then. 2 minutes to go here, round 1. Nice little left-right there from Okuso. Goes to the right of the top. Zagarra misses that one and misses that again here. His accuracy isn't exactly fantastic in this opening minute. Okuso comes forward. Jeez, 10 kilos difference is pretty significant. 8 kilos difference is significant, man. 8 kilos difference is significant here. It's like Masters versus Taliva'a, which we saw before. Nice little jab there from Okuso. Going forward, minute and a half to go now of round number 1. Body shot. The commentary just called him a Suku. The commentary just called him a Suku. Zagarra doesn't look fit for this fight. Minute 18 to go. Okuso just kind of playing with him a little bit here, trying to force him into the corner. Comes forward and Zagarra gets out. Zagarra definitely does not look anywhere near at his fittest. Zagarra comes over the top there. Good body shot there from Okuso though. Really nice body shot return. A minute to go. That was really nice. Yeah, that is the shot that Zagarra does get landed with quite a lot. Okuso comes over the top there with the right. Misses that one though. 45 seconds to go of round 1. He's just so inaccurate, Zagarra. Like, he's throwing some wild punches that are not even close. That's a good right and left to Okuso, and he's knocked him down. Bang, 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 bang. Thank you for coming. That's a body shot. Knocked him down. So it will be a 10-8 round here for Okuso. Zagarra already goes down there. That was a really nice, powerful body shot. 24 seconds to go now of round 1 of 10. I don't think we'll be going 10, though, if this is the case right now. And Zagarra gets rocked again with a left and right there from Okuso. Okuso comes forward now. He doesn't need to end this in the first round, though. But it'd be great if he could do it. There's only 10 seconds left. Okuso just waiting for the moment. Body shot there. Lands. Goes to the left. Misses that one. Zagarra on the back foot. And there we go, guys. Round 1 of 10 done. 10-8 round there to Okuso. Peter Higgins says, so what was the split for Takiyaho and Lowe? I think it was like 50-46, something like that. They said it was really clearly unanimous decision to Takiyaho, which was ridiculous. Something like that. The Peruvian man, yeah, Zagarra is about 8 kilos heavier, Billy Smoke. About 8 kilos heavier. About 8 kilos heavier. But this is definitely looking like a pretty easy fight of Okuso. I haven't seen much from Zagarra. He's been very inaccurate with the gloves. He doesn't necessarily look like he's at his peak fitness here. And yeah, this fight definitely seems very one-sided and in favour of Okuso. But that's what's going to happen when you've got a big up-and-coming rising talent in the likes of a Paul Okuso in Australia. They want to go. They want to get him to three fights, 3 wins, 3 KOs, and he'll get a KO here if this is how it keeps going. He'll get a KO here if this is how it continues. I don't think this goes 10 rounds. All right, second round underway. 2 minutes 50 to go now of the second round. And Okuso looking... He's very patient, which is good to see as well. Very patient. Goes for a combo there. Just skims off. Got him on the ropes there. Zagarra jumps forward there. Jeez, he's so inaccurate with his punches. It's wild. Really is wild. Goes for a right there. Nice block there from Zagarra, though. 2.5 minutes left of round 2. Easy defense there for Zagarra. But at least when Okuso throws, it is at least getting within, a country mile. Oh, good land there from Okuso. You can see Zagarra got rocked there with that right. And Okuso comes forward there with the right again. Getting that jab going. And he's going quite low here. Good left, lands beautifully. Went to defend the body shot, but then Okuso just lands it with a nice left. Body shot there from Okuso. And you can see them talking to each other. Okuso knows he's won this fight. But anything can happen in boxing. We've seen crazy shit happen. Baby. Okuso just creating that distance, keeping that distance there. Zagarra just seems like he runs forward and just wants to go willy-nilly crazy. Easy defense there for Okuso for that right from Zagarra. Minute and a half to go now, round 2 of 10. Or good left and good right and body shot as well from Okuso. Reestablishes the dominance. He's in the corner now. Here we go. He opens up. He's got him in the corner. Left, right. A body shot there. Don't let him get out. You can literally just end this right now. Oh, that's a huge shot from Okuso. That's filthy, baby. This could be done here. That right was just unbelievable there from Okuso. It's over. But Okuso, my boy. He goes... Bro, that was a phenomenal punch there from Okuso. Too much power and... wow, thanks for coming, baby. Peruvians 0-2 against Australians in the last year. Australia Socceroos knocked them out of the World Cup, and Paulo Okuso goes Boomski. Says, get out of his Zagarra. That was definitely not a prime fit David Zagarra, man. Damn, he looked dreadful. He didn't have any accuracy. He didn't look completely fit at all. He just did not look like he wanted to even be here. But Okuso is a beast, man. So that's 3 wins, 3 fights, 3 KOs. Too easy, baby. Too easy, baby. The next fight up is going to be Paul Gallen. Look at this. Look at this. He gets him into the corner, and you knew it was all over there. But it was just actually a left. It wasn't even a right. It was a left. I want to see this again. Goes to that body there. He's still got him in the corner. And that, the left was just rocketed him back. The left rocked him back there. But the next fight is going to be Gal, baby. The next fight is going to be Gal. Alright, let's look at that one there. Yeah, Okuso is a beast, man. Alright, let's move to here. Done. Just waiting for the official announcement to be made before I update that over there. But that just seems very much like they deliberately gave him that fight there for an easy win because, it just definitely did not look like Zagarra was in the moment at all. He definitely did not look like he was ready for this fight whatsoever. And Okuso was a completely different breed. Just a completely different breed. Let's go here. Move that up like that. So we're just waiting for the official announcement right now. Alright, fighters to the center, please. Fighters to the center. I think Okuso is from Sydney, but I'm pretty certain he lives in Brisbane. No, I'm thinking of Herney. Jay has hit the like button. Best Christmas present ever, and it's free. Exactly right. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. And comes in 1 minute 58 seconds into round 2. Your winner by knockout and new interim WBA Oceania light heavyweight champion Paulo Okuso. All right, let me just update this here. So Okuso by KO. Too easy, baby. 3 fights and 3 wins, baby. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, nah. That's such an Australian thing to say. Yeah, nah. And there we go. Bang. Okuso KO. That's Patrick Garris as well. That's 45 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. Jeez, was it a tedious first half. So I'm assuming that Croatia-Morocco is 0-0. I'm assuming. Jordan Purtle says hi. Hello, Jordan. How you doing? And no, you can't have the Discord link. But at least we've got 2 fights to go here. And we've got Paul Gallen. Yeah, 3 fights, 3 wins, 3 KOs is impressive there for Okuso. Is he the biggest up-and-comer or is Justice Huni? I honestly could say Paulo Okuso might be the biggest up-and-comer. Look at this left. Oh, that left is nice. Death of Weights NZ says Okuso was useless, always fighting tin cans. Okay, but he's fought 3 times. You know, you don't fight Floyd Mayweather after 3 fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to get a repertoire about. You've got to get a CV, a resume that really shows that you've got enough wins to be able to take on the big guys. I disagree with you in regards to Okuso will get murdered as soon as he fights someone decent. He's going to get smashed. I disagree with you. I think that I think he's a decent fighter. I think he's got a long way to go, but I definitely think that he just look at his last 3 fights. You cannot defend how bad they are. You can when they're at the beginning of his career, man. Like, you've got to remember, like, this is the beginning of the man's career. The guy's like 22 years old, 23 years old. You know, you don't just go from non-professional to fighting Floyd Mayweather. That's not how boxing works. You've got to get a CV about yourself. You've got to get a resume, and then you grow and you improve. This is what the whole point of boxing is. You tailor fights to improve them. Mayweather took on some scrubs right at the beginning too. You know, Mike Tyson took on scrubs right at the beginning too. Everyone takes on scrubs because you're meant to get that list behind you. And then if you lose one of those early fights, then you just look like an idiot, right? But they are tailored deliberately for this. Death Away says, I know how it works. I fight amateurs myself. Then what are you talking about? It makes no sense. Like, if you know how it works, then why are you talking about the legitimacy of the guy he's fighting? Because you know how it works then. If you know how it works, then why are you arguing this? Because it doesn't make any sense. You're basing your opinion on a guy's career at 22, 23 years old and saying that the opponents he's had are not good, but you know how it works in the sense that it has to be not good to start off with. Comprende español? Okuso is a decorated amateur fighting people with no amateur background. Again, you say you know how it works. Well, then what is that comment? Like, if you know how it works, then what are you talking about? Look at him, he's starting to get salty now because he knows he looks like an idiot. He called me a rambling dickhead. Hey, thanks for coming, baby. Thanks for coming, sweetheart. The guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He thinks everyone's going to be fighting Tyson Fury. Hey, let's get Paul Okuso into the ring with Tyson Fury for his 4th professional fight. Oh, man, I'm not salty, just can't call it for what it is, you moron. Well, you said you know how it works. Well, if you know how it works, then what are you talking about? You obviously don't know how it works, sweetheart. You obviously just have a problem with Okuso, and that's fine. You obviously, obviously you have a problem with the man. That you can be whatever you want to be, man. Boxing is a polarizing industry. You can have your opinions, but it's very salty. You look so salty right now, bro. Deathaway says, listen to you sucking Okuso dick when he's fighting tin cans. I'm not saying he's going to be the best ever, but I definitely think he's got a lot of potential. Absolutely. I think he's got a lot of potential. But he's fighting guys that build up your boxing record, which is literally what every boxer does on the planet. So, yeah, you can hate him all you like, but you look stupid, not anybody else. Anyway, we're going to be done with you for now, because you're obviously just a little salty little bitch. So just time him out, boys. Just time him out. Look at him crying. Look at him crying in the chat. This guy's still going. Look at his paragraphs now. Like, bro, just time out. This guy's a waste of space, bro. JA says Muppet's still cracking on. Bro, like, he obviously looked stupid and then started sending about 100 different comments just crying about the fact that no one agreed with him. Like, anyone who's got even the smallest... And my favourite part was I'm an amateur fighter too. So obviously he feels like he deserves a crack like Okuso, but he doesn't get it because obviously Deathaway Senzed is a shit boxer. So... yeah, I think he's dealing with something then. I think he's probably jealous of the fact that no one thinks he's a good enough boxer and that he's a little bitch. So it's unfortunate for him. But, best of luck to you, bro. Best of luck to you, man. I just can't wait. Hopefully you get a crack and then you take on 3 tin cans and then we can sit here and be like, well, you haven't fought anybody yet, so you must be a shit fighter. Even though we just saw a fight just then where you can clearly see the power that he just had. But... 3 fights in, and I think Okuso looks impressive, but it's still very early. Of course it is. Anyone with a brain can see it's very early. Anyone with any semblance of knowledge about boxing industry whatsoever would know that it's still very early for Okuso. But obviously, little salt bitches like that, they cry a lot. Nick United says, who's the next fight? The next fight is Gal. Gal versus Justin Hodges is the next fight. So we're just waiting here. So obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Get around it, bing bong, baby. Get around it, bing bong, baby. Get around the rambling dickhead. To you guys, it's Hodges versus Gallen. Yes, it is Hodges versus Gallen. Then after that, we've got Zerafa versus Creati. Oh boy, here we go. The 2 main events of the evening. Realistically, this is the main event. This is what's pulling in the numbers here. Depending on how many numbers there are, I guess. I really don't know how many people are actually... necessarily tuning into this fight tonight because I don't know if people care about watching Hodges for a second time. Really, truly, I don't know if people really care about watching Hodges for a second time here, especially when you lost that first one. All right, Justin Hodges. Little Nassus makes my Kiwi brothers look bad. Oh, that doesn't make Kiwis look bad. Just makes that idiot look bad. Vobsy says Gal's second round KO. Yeah, I can see it. I can see Gal actually watches all my stories tonight. Well, when I tag him anyway. But yeah, Gal, I've told Gal many times, Sonny Bill. Come on, get the Sonny Bill fight going on. Come on. Okay, here comes Hodges. Hodges walking out into the arena now. Let's get it. Like, hopefully it is a good fight. I don't think it will be, but hopefully it's a good fight. Hopefully it is. Alright, so Hodjo about to get to the ring. Let's see if he's improved. Oh, Dad's mate's only just timed out. Death weights. So that's a triple team. Sebastian J and also Daz. Does anybody look like scoring potentially in that game, Sebastian? TW says to Zerafa fight. He's after this. Zerafa fights Creati after this. Gal may have just taken one too many hits and Hodges gets a cheeky knockout. Mate, it's boxing. Anything can happen, man. Literally anything can happen. And if Hodges wins, then we probably would be looking at a trilogy. Because I don't think Gal retires on a loss. I don't think he does. But I just don't think that Hodges is good enough to win this. Alright, here we go. Give me your predictions right now, guys. Give me your predictions. Give me your predictions. Do you think Gal wins? Do you think Hodges wins? And when do you think they win? I'm pretty certain it's a 6-round fight. Jesse's Gal's fresh tonight. Well, why wasn't Gal? Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. Gal also took on 2 fights in that night. He fought Hannon and then he also fought Hodges and won both of them. You're right, Jesse Journey. Yeah, he is completely fresh. A Gal could tear him up here. Like, Gal could absolutely tear him up. Wall says, no way to get knocked out. Gal's as tough as they come. I don't think so either. I think Gal knocked Hodjo out. Again. Someone answer, what time's the fight? Now. Gal's coming out into the arena now. He looks pumped up. He looks ready to rock and roll here. He looks pumped up, ready to rock and roll. And then we do have Zerafa Creati, so stick around, guys. We've got the big fight after this as well. But Gal's coming out right now to take on Hodges. How long until it starts? Now. Well, but yeah, no, there's no way Gal gets knocked out. No way. Alsh Smart says, Gal knockout easy round 2 or 3 Hodges is a joke to Gal. Or 3 Hodges is a joke to Gal. Oh, I agree. Sorry, I didn't read that correctly. Especially considering that Hodges was saying that Gallen was being a pussy because he wanted to fight 6 rounds. No, 3-minute rounds. He's just like, bro, that's boxing. Like, what do you mean he's a pussy because you want to fight 3-minute rounds? That is boxing. So Gallen, 41 years of age. Hodjo, 40 years of age. 179 centimeters height to Gal, 188 centimeters to Hodjo. So a 9 centimeter gap difference there in favor of Hodges. 9 centimeter reach advantage in favor of Hodges as well, 187 to 178. And they're exactly the same kilos. Gal has a 0.26 kilo advantage over Hodges, so it's no difference. But reach and height is definitely in favor of Hodjo here. Jay Hayes says, hit the like button if you just joined in. Exactly right. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Let's get it, baby. Bob says, why did he even want another fight? What an idiot. It's because Hodges wants the money. The money, baby. Money talks, baby. Money talks. And now Hodges is already starting talking shit about Matt Lodge and shit. You're just like, we don't want to watch Matt Lodge, you know? We don't want to watch Matt Lodge fight because we've already seen him fight enough in America, you know, innocent families. Sebastian Grammer says couple of line breaks from Modric, but that's about it. I'd say Croatia can still find that icebreaker, but fairly even at that moment. So Hodges 7 fights, 5 wins, 2 KOs, 2 losses, 0 draws, and also the best in the business of punching like this. That is Justin Hodges. Round 3 KO for Gal. I like it, Till Chungus. I like it. All right. Gal looks fit, man. Like, Gal does look fit for this. He definitely has the t-shirt tan, though. He always had a t-shirt tan. He always has that t-shirt tan here. But all right, let's get it going here, baby. Let's get it going here. About to get underway. Let's hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But let's do this. Avocado Looking Biscuit says, when do you reckon it will start? In about literally a minute. They're just doing the intros right now. And then we've got Zerafa Creati right after. But 17 fights, 14 wins, 8 KOs, 2 losses and 1 draw to Gal. The 1 draw was to Barry Hall very, very early on. The 2 losses were to 2 professional fighters in Justice Herney, one of the biggest up-and-coming heavyweights in the country, and then also Chris Tezieski, who is also another pretty good fighter. Yet Gal did look pretty good at the end of that fight, though. He nearly knocked him out late. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Bob says, Matt Lodge is the best NRL player of all time, not boxer. I think you mistakenly said best NRL player and not biggest wanker of all time. All right, here we go. Here we go. Gal, Hodjo. Hodges in the black trunks, representing Queensland, unfortunately. Gallen. What trunks is he wearing? I can't see right now. Gal in the blue trunks, and he's representing the Blues. New South Wales, 6 times 2.5 minute rounds. It wasn't even 3 minute rounds. rounds? Come on, man. Gal comes forward here. Oh, Hodges are on his back foot. And Hodges just starts throwing a few more. I think Gal trying to time out early here. Hodges goes for a massive right hook. Misses that one. And Gal goes forward. 2.5 minutes. What a shit. Hodges is such a puss, man. 2 minutes to go for round 1 of 6. Gal left jab, trying to get something going there. Just slowly waiting this one out. Goes for a jab, misses that. Hodges is just all about the power, man. Like, Hodges does have a... He does have a bit of power. He just doesn't have any technicality about it. Okay, Gallen pushes him onto the ropes there, and now Hodges is like, you know what, I want to give you a kiss and a cuddle, make you feel all right, and puts him into his arms and gives him a cuddle for 3 seconds. All right, Gal, nice work there with the left jab. Nice work. Hodges goes for a left himself, misses that one. Gal comes forward. Gal definitely does look a lot more fresh in this fight than obviously the last one, because he did have 2 fights in the one night in that one that he won both. Minute 25 to go here, round 1. Oh, Gal went for a left hook, misses that. Body shot there from Gal. Hodges needs to start throwing a bit more, man. Gal goes for the jab. Oh, that's a good right there from Gal. It's a good right there from Gal. Pushes him onto the ropes there. Doesn't go on with it this time like he did in that last fight where Hodges was complaining about a punch that was while he was pushed up against the ropes. But Gal's definitely on top of him in this first round. Minute to go now of the first round. Good double jab there from Gal. Hodges not throwing anywhere near as much. The energy is definitely there from Gal. Goes to the body shot. Doesn't really land that one though, Gal. Hodges just not throwing anything. Oh, he throws something and misses both those shots, and then Gal comes in underneath with a body slap. Runos. Easy defense for Gal, but that's a good jab there from Hodges as well, actually. 35 seconds left. Hodges goes for a left jab again. Misses that. Gal going forward. Don't forget. Oh, Gal goes over the top of the right there. Body shot. Jeez, Hodges is just so desperate for a disqualification, eh? Oh, body shot again here from Gal. He goes underneath. He loves his really close, up and close and personal. He really does love it. Hodges goes for a couple of shots, misses those completely. 10 seconds left now of the round. Gal comes with a couple of left jabs. Hodges needs to throw more, man. Need to see him throw more. Gal goes for a left jab, misses that one. And there we go, guys. Round 1. That's a 10-9 round of Gal. That's a 10-9 round Gal. Hey, look out, little bitch boy. Death Awaits is back. Avocado Looking Biscuit says, go Gal. Jack Devon says, come on, Gal. So the guy waited around 5 minutes to be able to say whatever he did. I didn't even get to see what he said. John Purchase, are you streaming Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora? Yes, I will. Rodney Holmes says, round 4, Gal knocks him out. Round 4. Well, after round 1, I'd say 10-9 Gal. Hodges just not throwing enough at the moment for me. And Gal is outboxing him, I would agree, Blissy, yeah. Gal is currently outboxing him. But in the same sense, that's only 1 round, man. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Hodges is slow and will tire. Well, he hasn't done anything as it is. Maybe he's trying to save his energy. Maybe he's trying to save his energy here. But okay, round at number 2 is underway. Gal in the blue trunks. Let's see how this one gets going here. I can't make it big. Make it big. There we go. Okay, big screen. Hodges trying to get some separation there with the jab, but nothing working there. Gal comes with a huge left hook, misses that. And then the right hand from Hodges. He tried to line him up, but he misses that one completely as well. 2 minutes to go here of round 2. In the center. Gal just seems like he's super patient, waits for the moment, and then just runs forward and goes like that, right into the body. Hodges just starts throwing randomly. Doesn't know anything about accuracy. But Gal into the inside. Not doing a great deal himself here. Hodges pushes him into the corner. And they'll separate. Hodges, you can have the remark. Look at Hodges, man. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? He didn't hit you behind the back of the head. See what I mean? Like, he just complained to the referee because he's so desperate. He's so desperate for disqualification. Like, Hodges is such a terrible fighter, bro. Gal goes forward there with the left, misses that, though. Minute and a half to go here. And Hodges, you can clearly see that he's getting inside his own head. Oh, that was a big shot there from Hodges, but he misses it. He does miss it. Gal comes forward with the left. And Hodges comes with the left. Doesn't look as good as he did in that first fight, Hodges. And he didn't even look good in the first fight, but he looked better than this. Couple body shots there. See, like, look. Hodges the whole time is complaining, but look at him. He's just cuddling him the entire time into the ropes. Throw more punches, Hodges. You have power. He has power. He has no accuracy, and he has no quality, but he has power, and that's his benefit. So you have to at least throw something to get a knockout. Like, to win the fight, you have to throw punches, Justin. 50 seconds to go here, round 2. Gal with the jab. Hodges again, a jab as well, but nothing. Gal just... Oh, that lined up that left there from Gal. Gets a right as well. Body shot, trying to get the uppercut there. Body shot. Look at Hodges again. See? And look at him. Like, he's smiling. Bro, you are losing this fight right now, Hodges. I don't understand why you're smiling right now. 25 seconds to go of round 2. Good left there from Gal as well. And good left again there from Gal. Rocks the head back of Hodges. 20 seconds left. Hodges goes to the left and right. Defended by Gal. 10 seconds to go now, round 2. It's another 10-9 round, though. Unless Hodges gets a miracle knockdown here. Bell's about to go. That's a nice little jab there from Hodges. Tries to go for the right, but it's defended, but the jab was nice. And that's round 2 done. So it's a 10-9 round Gal so far in both rounds. In both first and second round. But says Hodges can't do better than that, I reckon. Blazey says Hodges hates pressure. Rodney says Hodges will be asleep soon. I just don't know what his plan is here. Like, what is Hodges actually planning here? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand what his game plan is. He's not throwing enough punches. He'll throw a jab every now and then, which will be okay. And it's not like Gal's looking fantastic either, to be completely honest with you. But he's definitely up, 20 to 18. There's no way you could tell me that one of those rounds went Hodges' way just then. Like, that right was probably the best punch of the night from Hodges. But that's probably the only punch that was ever any good. I just don't understand why Hodges is smiling, as if like he's not being beaten here in the first 2 rounds. Throw your right, man. You've got power. Throw it. All right, round 3 underway here. Gal with a jab. Hodges also landed a jab as well to start us off. But will Hodges be able to last the 6 rounds? Because we all saw how tired he got in that, I think it was the 4th round, 3rd round in that last fight. I can't remember, but he definitely got tired late. Oh, Hodges went for a huge shot there. I think it might have just clipped it, Gal. I think it's... Hodges, yeah, I agree with the commentary here. He needs to throw a few more straight punches instead of just going for the hooks all the time. But if he does land that hook, it's a huge hit. Like, if he lands that hook, it'd be massive for Hodges. 1:56 to go now of round 3. Oh, Hodges kind of got clipped there on the nose by Gal. Somewhat. 1:45 to go here, round 3. Body shot. Here comes Gal. Every time Gal comes up close and tries to really get in underneath him, Hodges cuddles him. Which makes sense because he doesn't like the pressure up close. Hodges goes for a shot, completely misses that one over the top. Gal goes underneath, gets a jab, doesn't really land that one either. 1.5 to go here. Don't forget, next in the ring, Danilo Creati and Michael Zerafa. Gal goes for a jab, misses that. This is a better Hodges than his original fights. He definitely has improved, but it's not quality. But he's definitely better than the bullshit that we've seen in the past. That's a good couple of shots there from Hodges. I don't understand why he keeps complaining about back of the head. And because he started complaining, then Gal lands a nice left. Hodges, keep your mind in the game, man. Damn. Like, he didn't get hit in the back of the head. He started complaining, then Gal lands him with a right in his face. Makes no sense. Oh, big right there from Gal. Defended from Hodjo, but still, you could feel that right from Gal. Left jab coming through. Oh, he opened himself up there, Hodges. And now Gal comes and opens up. Left, right. Body shot. Hodges needs to be careful he doesn't tire himself out, man. We all know he doesn't have the stamina like we saw last time. 25 seconds to go. Stop complaining to the referee. The referee will involve himself when it's necessary. 15 seconds to go here. You shouldn't even be thinking about the referee when you're boxing. You should be thinking about one person only. That right hand's been decent, but he just isn't throwing it enough. So Gal, they're up close now. I think this round probably goes Gal, but it's more of a 50-50 round, I'd say. Ooh, that's a good left there from Hodges. All right, so that's a 50-50 round. I wouldn't necessarily be crazily surprised if they say that was... I wouldn't necessarily say that was crazy surprising if they gave that one to Justin. But, yeah. Akos is quality content to get, mate. Cheese. Appreciate you, man. We're here all the time, bro. Appreciate you. Vobsy says Hodges might win one round. You could maybe argue that was his round. You can maybe argue that was his round, but he's got to stop complaining to the referee, man. He keeps complaining. When you're in your boxing fight... Okay, here we go. Hodges has landed 40 headshots to 37 headshots to Gallen. So Hodges more headshots by 3, but Gal body shots, 28 body shots to 4 to Hodges. So he's leading 65-44 in regards to shots made. Gal is. But the headshots is definitely... Yeah, it's 3. 3 in favour of Hodges, which is positive for him. But body shots, damn, Gal's slapping him. Alrighty, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. This is not the last fight of the night. We do have Zerafa versus Creati right after this. But we move into the 4th of 6 rounds. So we've got 3 rounds, including this one to go. But let's see if Hodges can hold out here. Can he hold out? Can he maintain that stamina, which we did not see in the last time these two guys fought? So 2 minutes 10 to go here. Gal gets him into the corner again here. He just waits that moment and just goes and does a flurry, but then Hodges will grab him. We know how this fight's going to work. Gal needs to land something as he's coming in, otherwise Hodges will literally just jump on him and sing Kumbaya as he's riding him on his back like a cowgirl. That's a nice little jab there from Gal. Hodges nearly had something. There you go, see? If you don't land something immediately, he will jump on your back and ride you like a cowboy, Gal. So 1:45 to go here, round 4. Or try to get the jab there, Hodges, but he missed the face and landed the jab on the... I don't even know what he just did there. Body shot there. Hodges on top of Gal. Ask him, hey, listen, can I have your room key tonight? Gal said, get off me, mate. Body shot there from Gal. Oh, it's a good shot there from Hodges, actually. That right landed nicely. And now he's got him into the corner, and Gal's just going to back away from him. Gal was never going to punch him in the back of the head there. Referee, don't get involved unless you actually need to get involved. Gal was never going to punch him in the back of the head just then. It was literally moving around him. That's a good left there from Gal. He was literally moving around him, and the referee stopped it before any punch could be thrown, but he was moving around him before... Dumb. A minute to go now of round 4. Gal goes with the left. Hodges goes for a hook, but misses that. Yeah, he needs way more punches than this. Fennec is absolutely right in what he's saying in the commentary. Okay, so Hodges is looking up at the clock here and cuddling Gal. It tells you a lot. It tells you a lot to look out from that round 5 and 6. So Gal comes forward there with a jab. That one worked. Probably the first punch that was landed in this round nearly by anybody. Oh, Hodges came back there with a couple of punches, but now Gal, bang, bang at the body, bang, bang at the body again. Gal comes forward. Hodges needs to get out of this right now. And now Hodges is back into grabbing him. You can tell he's starting to get tired here. Oh my God. Hodges, bro, I swear to God, this guy needs to stop complaining to the referee. He's going to lose his fight because he keeps complaining to the referee. Gal did not hit you in the back of the head. You're an idiot. Stop complaining to the referee about being hit in the back of the head when you're not being hit in the back of the head, Hodges. He's not getting punched in the back of the head, though. Anyone who can watch this fight can see you're not getting punched in the back of the head there. Well, it says Cash Cow was Gal, but boxing as a whole was covering its end with Zerafa as main card. Absolutely. Muhammad Al-Yasser says, oh no, I thought this would be a World Cup. Any streams tonight, please? Maybe for Germany, Japan, but not right now. Gallen would be winning right now, Mega Renegade, but it's not like Hodges has been horrific. When he throws his punches, he's actually not been terrible. When he throws the punches, he hasn't been horrific, but he's just not throwing enough punches. He's just not throwing the punches as much as he should be. Alright, here we go. Here. Let's do it like this. Bang. Alright, up we go. Alright, round number 5 here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. 2:25 to go here of round 5. Gal goes there with a jab to the stomach. Doesn't really get anything going there, though. Hodges needs more, man. Gal goes with the left. Nothing really going on there. It's not like Gal had a perfect fight either, though. But he has been better. But that's going to land a nice one on the chin of Hodges there. You can see the sweat really just drop off. 2 minutes to go here of round 5 and 6. Ooh! That's a good shot from Hodges there. Good left as well from Gal, but mainly from Hodges. Gal comes forward with a couple of jabs there. This is a lot more of an even fight than the last one, though, I would say. It seems like Hodges has waited his moment, but in the same sense, I do think I think Hodges does need a knockout. That's a good jab there from Gal. I do think Hodges needs a knockout at this point, but with that being said, the last round might have been 50-50, and round 3 as well. Might have been relatively 50-50. So it could be 2-2. I would lean with 3-1 though. And I could even argue 4-0. But I'd lean maybe 3-1. Gal goes with the left there. I don't think Hodges has thrown enough to be winning this fight. Minute 17 to go, round 5. Gal can't find that distance at the moment. Nice jab there from Hodges. Easy defense there from Gal on the next one, though. Body shot there from Gal. I think headshot. Left, right there from Gal. That was nice. And goes an uppercut and an uppercut. I can't even speak English right now. That's a good couple of uppercuts, but I was saying uppercutter. Good couple of uppercuts there from Gal. That might win him this round, actually. Yeah, Hodges starting to get tired now, man. Gal's trying to finish it now. You can see 49 seconds to go here, and Gal's starting to really wake up here in this 5th round. Yeah, Hodges does not want this to keep going, but he's still got another full round to go after this as well. Yeah, and Jeff Fennick's right here. When Gal smells he's getting tired, he usually does go for gold. It's what he did with Darcy Lussick when he took him on as well. 28 seconds to go here for round 5. Oh, left there from Gal was okay. Justin Hodges trying to throw something, but just didn't land either of those punches, left or right. Gal going forward. 13 seconds left now. Body shot. That was nice from Gal. And another body shot there from Gal. The body shots are what's going to win Gal this fight. The body shots. Because I think the head shots are really even. But it's just the body shots that Gal is going to win this fight with. All right, round 5 done. That's a Gal round. That's a Gal round. Alrighty. Vopper says, Pineda is Hodges' sparring partner. Walsh says he must have watched the KSI fight once, that's why. I don't even know what we're talking about there. Rodney Holmes says Gal's got this. Yeah, I think Gal has this, man. Sounded like Con the Fruiterer. Sometimes it gets difficult, man, when there's just punches coming in from everywhere. When punches are coming in from everywhere and you're thinking so much about what you have to say next, and then you lose your English skills. As that's big in Italian. I don't speak French. I will never eat a croissant again after this morning. Oh, no. No. But we might stream Japan versus Germany in about an hour and a half's time, guys. If you're loving football, we'll be there for that. But don't forget, this is not the last fight of this card. We've got Zerafa versus Creati after this. Gal's winning 3-2 or 4-1. I'd probably lean with 4-1, man. I really would. I'd probably lean with 4-1, but I would not be crazily surprised with 3-2. But I think 4-1 is definitely the better shout. All right, so there's 2.5 minutes left. We're into round 6, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Gal Hodges. Gal comes in with some jabs here. I don't know if Hodges has the stamina to get through this round, but that's some good punches being thrown here from Hodges in this first 15 seconds. 2 minutes 10. He needs something, in my opinion. I really think he needs something. I don't think that this is 3-2. I think this is 4-1. And I could even argue 5-0. Jeez, Gal comes with a wild over the top there. 2 minutes to go here. Jeez, he tried to throw a right there, Hodges, but Gal read that one nicely and defended it pretty easily. Minute 45 to go here. Oh, left, right, left, uppercut, right, left from Gal. They're all landing. Hodges lands a right of his own. Oh, it's a good left there from Gal as well. Gal comes in over the top there. Body shot over the top of the right. He's landed some here. Hodges on the back foot. Hodges needs to start throwing himself. Body shot. Goes in with a left and a right there, Gal. It's all Gal here in the 6th round now. Minute and a half to go. Hodges is exhausted. You can see it, but he might be able to land a decision win for Gal rather than a KO for Gal. But I cannot see on any judge's scorecard it being a world where Hodges wins this fight. Gal goes with a left jab there. Goes forward again. Minute 10 to go. Gallen's getting the crowd chant behind him. He goes with the left and the right. Body shot. Hodges is done. Hodges is nearly done here. There's no way Hodges can complain about that. That should be a knockdown. He's been saved by the rope there. Like, you have to say that's a knockdown. You have to say that's a knockdown. Apparently not. 50 seconds to go here. This is a 10-8 round, regardless, realistically. Gal comes forward again with the left, lands that one, comes up the top of the right, left, right. He's on the ropes again here, Hodges. Gets a couple of body shots, but nothing too spectacular. Look how exhausted Hodges is. God help him if he ever had to do 3-minute rounds. God help the guy. God help the bloke if he ever had to do 3-minute rounds. That's going to be a left jab there from Gal. He comes forward. I don't think we're going to be seeing a knockout, but it definitely will be a decision win for Gal. 15 seconds left here. Hodges is going to pass out on the canvas in any moment. 10 seconds left. Hodges, nice right there. Needs a knockout in this last 10. May as well go for glory here, Gal. The Hodges, good right there from Gal. And they're just going for it here. And there's the bell. There's the bell. There's the fight, guys. There's the fight. Robert Watson says, draw? Bro, what? Draw? You wish that that's a draw, bro. Yeah, if this is a draw, this is the biggest rigged fight I've ever seen, Robert Watson. Draw? That is absolutely a Gal unanimous. There's no planet on any planet, no universe in any galaxy ever that is a draw. Is it over? Yes, it is over. We're just going to wait for the decision now. Draw? You wish that. You could even nearly argue that was a 10-8 round. It's not going to be a 10-8 round to Gal, but it should have been effectively a knockdown that last round. But we're just waiting here for the decision. While we do that, obviously hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. There was some feeling. I think Hodges had a better fight than he has in the past, but he definitely hasn't won this fight, and it definitely is not a draw. If this is a draw, we're in a simulation. Man, if this is a draw, I'll give up. If this is a draw, I'll start supporting bloody France in the World Cup. Unbelievable. TW says, good on Hodges going the distance. Gal has a lot of experience on him. Absolutely. Gal never looked like losing this fight, unlike that first fight where Hodges did knock him down at one point. But Gal never looked like he was losing this fight. But I guess the only reason that Hodges knocked him down in that first fight was because he already had fought Ben Hannon on the same night. Gal pretty much won every round. I would make an argument for 6-0. You could say 5-1. You could maybe at best say 4-2. But I would nearly argue 5-1, 6-0. Walshy says, hats off though, made it past 2. Yeah, it didn't get knocked out. Yeah, well, Sean Mint donated 6k, absolutely. I don't know why he would bet that. Sasha Kelton says, if this is a draw, the Warriors win the premiership next year. Mate, if this is the draw, the Titans are going to win the next 10 years in a row. Gold Coast Titans win the next 10 years in a row if this is a draw. Alright, here we go. My nose is very itchy right now. Alright, finals to the center of the canvas. To the ring. Here we go. There's no planet Hodges wins this. Ladies and gentlemen, two legendary rugby league players. Not tonight. Tonight they were heavyweight fighters. Round of applause for these two legends. Well, after 6 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Williams, 60-54, Cal. Absolutely. 60-54, yeah. 6-0. 59-55. Unanimous decision. The big gal. The G-Train. Ba-boom! G-Train, Gallen, choo-choo, motherbish. Unanimous decision. There we go. So that will be the big G-Train, Gallen by UD. Bang. All right, now we're going to hear him say, I'm going to fight Sonny Bill. I hope he does, but he won't. He won't. Yeah, I thought this was a more impressive performance here from Hodges than previous. I do. Mr. Buckaroony, getting around it. Kyo.com says, how did the Paulo Okuso fight go? Oh, Okuso won easy, bro. Okuso won knockout in the second round, I think it was. But we got Zerafa versus Creati to come up here, guys. So don't leave, don't go anywhere. Buddy, put your feet up and get ready to rock and roll here for a big fight as Zerafa takes on Creati. But yeah, that was a pretty easy fight there for Okuso. Again, we all knew it was though. The guy he took on, Zagarra, was not fit, was not ready, and was not accurate. It was terrible, effectively. Team Cards, it's good to see the respect at the end. Yeah, of course, man. It's boxing. Boxing, you have to respect your opponent, especially once it's finished. You know, it's unfortunate that Deontay Wilder couldn't respect Tyson Fury after he clearly won that fight, all 3 of those fights, realistically. But, you know, boxing is all about respect. You know, if you get into that ring, it's not easy, baby. It's not easy. You know, you've got to deal with the fact that you're having to punch somebody else in the face while they're punching you in the face, and you've got the entire country watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got TV, you've got all the spectators, you know, and you could get knocked out in front of millions, right? So, like, it's a harsh reality, boxing. If anyone gets in the middle of the ring, you got to respect them. Choo-choo, the dream train's off the tracks. I just want to see if he says anything about maybe fighting again. I don't think he does. I don't think he says he will, though. Well, does Wild still claim Fury cheated? Really? No way. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to watch this Zerafa fight. Got any mates in extreme? Alright, bro, appreciate you. I'd love to keep doing this, huh? You got to face the facts. You get old, you get slowed down. You can't do what you can do 12 months ago. And I agree, he has clearly slowed down. Like, you can see it. Monty's had the Wade fight go. Wade lost, bro. Yeah, Wade lost. Wade lost, which was unfortunate for him. So Gal's saying that he's pulling the pin. I really still think Sonny Bill could happen, but we'll see. Mr. BKRmy says, I'm a Queenslander, and I must say Paul Gallen's a great sportsman. Tough as nails. Good luck in his retirement. Sonny Bill has his chance to fight Gal. Yeah, look, I'm a Queenslander. I'm full on Queenslander. I'm always backing us in and having to defend us on these streams when I do my origin streams and whatnot and vlogs. But overall, man, you've got to respect Gal. You've got to respect what he's done for the boxing industry in Australia. You've got to respect what he did. Even though he lost a lot for New South Wales, he still put his body on the line a lot. And then, what's he saying? Something in business class? I don't know. Anyway, like everything that he did with New South Cronulla, where he won the premiership in 2016. Overall, yeah, he's a sportsman, very good player, and very good fighter in his time. But his time is obviously coming to an end. 40 plus is no place in a ring, John Jansen says. But did you watch Mike Tyson fight as a 50 plus year old? I understand what he's saying though. I do. Walsh says photo of his glove spins me out to date, but Takiyaho says love Gal for what he's done for Oz boxing. Absolutely, he actually rejuvenated Oz boxing in my opinion. Takiyaho says love Gal for what he's done. That's right. Karim says will Zerafa fight Sue? Well, let's just wait and see what Zerafa does here first. Like Zerafa's about to fight Creati. Let's wait and see what he does here first before we start thinking about what his next fight is, because there's no guarantee he wins his next fight. I think he does. I think he is the better fighter of the two. But Creati has worked real hard for this fight, and I really think that he'll give it a good go. Zerafa is a knob, but he's a good fighter. Monty says, out to that sucks for Wade. Hopefully he'll get the rematch. He has always won his rematches after a loss. It'd be good to see, because the thing is, man, I saw that in the body shots department, because we were actually talking more to the chat during that fight, but I saw in the body shots department, he had massive numbers in comparison. So it's interesting, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and have a look at the highlights and decipher a little bit further. But overall, yeah, because I was talking to the chat and I looked at the numbers and I thought, based on those numbers, that Wade was actually winning. But obviously, I was incorrect. Mr. BKRmy says, Gal's 41, age catches up with you big time. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. 41 years of age and having to punch some bloke in the face and then getting punched in the face yourself, it's not easy. It's not easy. Sue won't fight him after the shambles the last time. On to bigger and better things. I don't think Sue will fight him. I think that, Sue is on another level compared to him. Zerafa had his chance. He had his chance and he was a little bitch. Really. He had his chance. Jill Sportsman, got to respect that. Absolutely. Monty says Zerafa will never get another shot at Sue. I agree. I don't think that Sue takes it. Sue is taking on the best in the world. He's taken on Charlo. Like, damn, bro. Like, Zerafa, Charlo. And then you got Zerafa, who's taken on Creati, and then says if he wins this, apparently he's got a verbal agreement to fight Golovkin. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro. Are you taking on Creati and then you're going to take a step up to Golovkin? Get out of my face. No, I don't know, Monty's. I don't know if Wade was robbed at all. I just looked from the numbers that I saw, it looked like it was Wade's. I wouldn't say that he was robbed at all. I didn't actually watch it as much because that was the start of our stream. We started the stream 2 rounds into that fight, and I was mainly talking to the chat then, and then we commentated every fight after that. So I'm not going to sit here and say that Wade was robbed because I wouldn't necessarily know that personally because I didn't actually specifically focus on the fight like I did every other fight. But the numbers that I saw briefly when I was talking to the chat looked like it was Wade's fight. Karim says, way too early for Sue to fight Charlo. Agreed, but in the same sense, I'm looking forward to it. Monty says, that's right. Talk that Zerafa might fight Triple G next. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Creati? Golovkin. Come on, man. Fury vs. Chisora is a disappointing fight. Nobody want to see that. It had to be AJ or Usyk. I think, I've said this before as well with Fury and Chisora. Like, it's just silly. It's silly because we all know Fury's going to win. And We all know that AJ is the fight, even though Fury beats AJ. We know that. It's weird that their team doesn't want to use that fight. It's really strange because it will bring numbers. AJ and Fury is the last fight for Fury, realistically. Realistically speaking, the last fight for Fury is AJ, even though we know the result of it. But it will be a good one to watch regardless. Monty says, Tsu made a statement in his last fight against Terrell. Terrell dropped Tsu early and Timmy still came back and dominated. Hey, get around the Timmy Tsu. We're always backing him in. Oh, so we're just waiting here for this next fight. Zerafa versus Creati. We're just waiting here. This is the big one. Breaking news. Zerafa debating pulling out on short notice due to fear of catching COVID. Daz on standby to step in. Get Daz in. Get Daz in for sure. Mr. Buckaroo says, good on Hodges for going the distance. Mate, it was better. It was better than he has been in the past, but that's for sure. Ben Bargamy says, do you have a lazy eye? No, I'm probably just really tired, man. I've been up at ridiculous hours in the morning for the last month and a half with the Rugby League World Cup and then also for the FIFA World Cup now. So that's why I'm taking a bit of a break tonight. Normally I would stream all the FIFA World Cup games, but tonight I'll be I might not even do Germany-Japan. I'll just wait for tomorrow and then stream it again. For the last month and a half, man, I've basically been sleeping at 7 a.m. until about 5 p.m. and then waking up and streaming all night again. It's been a rough one. What would you say? I think Charlo might lose that one. Be another Cambosis versus Lopez. Mate, get into me. Get that shit in my veins. Tim Charlo fights, I think, in January? If I'm not mistaken. Very lazy, man. Very lazy. Mega Renegade says, what was the score? It was like... What was it? 6... I can't remember. It was very clearly a gals fight. Very clearly. Monty says, Terrell is a medalist in the Olympics. He's no slouch. I think he's the best sparring partner for Tsu to bring into camp for the Charlo fight. Mate, if Tsu wins, it'd be crazy. Uplift Solution says, you have the voice for this. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, man. You know, we're still young. We're only 28 years old, man. So, you know, people always expect to just be like big bang boom straight away. It's like you've got to put the work in, man. And you know, I'm doing what I need to do, doing what I can. So, you know, looking forward to it, man. And try my best. I'll do my best. Eddie168 says, I'm running on less than 5 hours of sleep through the World Cup. Welcome to my life for the last month and a half, Eddie. For the last month and a half. Ben Barker Music says, Zerafa knocks out Creati, who agrees. He just looks like a wanker, man. Like, he really does. Zerafa just looks like a wanker, man. But he's a good fighter, but he's a knob. He just is a knob. But, yeah, look, I think Zerafa's the better fight. I think Zerafa wins. I don't know if he necessarily knocks him out, though. Grim Yorkson says, Terrell isn't Charlo. Would love to see Tsu clean up the domestic fighters, then go over to Eddie Hearn to get more experience, then hit the big boys in the USA. Well, Eddie Hearn's, he's been really starting to chomp down the Australian industry. It seems like he really wants to move a lot of his fighters into the Australian world a little bit. Michael's around. Okay. TW says, anyone watch Stevie Sparks versus that cocky yank? That was very satisfying seeing Sparks drop him. Yeah, dropping, you know, arrogant Americans is pretty fun to watch. But in the same sense, Americans usually have that, are that next level. And I do say this all the time. You know, we grew up in a much more blessed country. I would say that it's a lot more, it's you know, where the thing is, and I was listening to a Joe Rogan podcast about this ages back, but if you look back in history, it's always the harsh minorities at the time that are the best boxers in the world. And that's why you're seeing a lot of the Eastern Europeans right now doing really well in the big scene. You know, back in the 80s and 90s, it was the African American. You know, if you go back and have a look at different eras and whatnot, it comes down to the struggling minorities at the time that really are the ones who obviously get to the top because they're fighting for their lives effectively. And we don't really necessarily have that. So that's why I was back in Australia. I always think we're a great country and we're the most blessed country in the world. I honestly think we're the best country to live in the world. But there's a reason why we see consistency from other countries in regards to boxing and whatnot. Monty says, no Timish Charlo is mandatory and the boxing commissions have ordered the fight. Oh, no, it's happening. No, it's definitely happening. All right, we're about to get into this one here. Bretsky says, Zerafa can't beat a top fighter. Whoever he fights next, he will lose. Do you think he wins this fight? Creati's worked hard for this, man. Creati has worked hard for this. I think people are already looking past this fight into the next fight. It's like, we can do that, But if Zerafa's looking at his next fight already, which he's already been speaking, he's already been saying that he's going to fight Golovkin. If he's already thinking about the next fight, it's dangerous. 8 fights, 8 wins, baby. 8 fights, 8 wins here for Danilo Creati. Mr. Buckaroo says, we don't have a mass shooting every day here. USA is out of control. Well, you said it, not me. You said it, not me, but you are right. It's not even necessarily about that. It's just that the living conditions are very different in, cities there than they are in cities here. And I'm not saying that people don't have, tough perspectives. Perspective is the key word there. But it's just the living conditions are very, very different in certain areas. Bretsy said, I'm calling for the upsets. Zerafa will lose tonight. Mate, I think we'd all love to see it. I think we'd all love to see that. It's in San Antonio, Charlo versus Sue, yeah. 34 fights. Okay, I couldn't get to see it. Aussie Davis Australia got destroyed by France at the World Cup. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that really riveting piece of information, as if we didn't know about it when we watched it live this morning on the channel. But, hey, how about this one, Muppet? We got to celebrate being up 1-0 against the world champions. So take that. So take that, big boy. Thanks for coming. We're at 1-0 at one stage, and that's all I need to know. That's all I need to see. Alrighty, here we go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We have got Zerafa going up against a Creati. And this is a 10 times 3 minute fight here. Middleweight bout at 72.57 kg. You've got Zerafa in the white and you've got Creati in the yellow and black. Let's see a bit of a better fight than the Hardman fight, which was just dreadful. Well, just the overall everything about that organisation, promotion, everything was terrible that night for Zerafa versus Hardman. But Zerafa going in with the left there. He breaks through the defense of Creati with a jab. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first round. He does have plenty of power. But Creati I'm telling you, Creati is not someone to look past just yet. He does know how to throw a bloody punch or two, son. Don't think that it's just going to be an easy one here. Zerafa goes for a left hook, misses that. Obviously still just very patient at the moment to see how this fight... I really hope that Creati doesn't kind of get hit by the moment, which is absolutely possible too. Zerafa knows how to get by the moment. Creati, I wouldn't necessarily say has proven he's gotten by any moments just yet. Yes, he's got a good record, but this is probably one of his biggest moments. That's a jab there by Zerafa that lands. Creati right now looks like he's just effectively gifting the first round here to Zerafa so we can see how Zerafa's going to attack. Zerafa goes for the body shot and then goes for a jab as well. Both land. I do think he wins his fight. I do think he still wins his fight here, Zerafa. Especially considering that he's... And the reason why I'm just talking right now about this is because nothing's really happening. If something happens, I'll tell you. But especially if he's talking about Golovkin, he's already thinking about the next fight. So he could have come in underwhelmed, underprepared is what I was saying there. Body shot there from Zerafa. Goes to the left. Nothing really going on with Zerafa. Misses the big right there. And then Creati comes back there for the jab. It goes for a combo, misses everything though, and they're just to get cuddling up. 1 minute to go here, round one. It's really a bit of a dead first round here. Zerafa goes for the left hook. Goes to the jab, misses that one though. Body shot there from Creati lands. And Zerafa goes for another jab. He's just creating distance, but he's not actually landing anything in regards to that jab. 30 seconds to go here. Oh, I think that landed. I think there was something that landed there from Zerafa. Nothing too significant, but I think that left-right combo does kind of skim the nose. You heard something, like a nick in the cricket. You just heard something. That's a nice little body shot there from Zerafa. 20 seconds to go now of round 1 of 10. Oh, that was a nice body shot from Zerafa, but Creati also lands a left on return, and then Zerafa gets another right straight to the jaw. Gee whiz, that was a good one. 7 seconds to go here. Uppercut there from Creati, and now they're cuddling again. I'm going to get his first round as Zerafa, though. That's a good body shot there from Zerafa as well. There you go. All right, first round there. I'll be saying 10-9 to Zerafa. Monty says, that's what I thought, so I don't know why San Antonio's being mentioned. I don't know what's going on there. San Antonio's in Texas. Yes, San Antonio's in Texas, yeah. But no, I'd say that's a 10-9 round there to Zerafa. And Perth's the best country in the world. It's a country, alright. It's definitely its own country out there, but it's definitely not the best country in the world. Destroy is an insult. The score against them was enough. Nothing like Brazil losing to Germany 7-1. Yeah, or when we lost to Germany 4-0 back in 2010 as well. But yeah, I wouldn't say we got destroyed. I think that we got convincingly beaten. But yeah, I'll take that one goal any day of the week. I'll take that one goal any day of the week against the World Cup champions. But yeah, I'll go with a 10-9 to Zerafa there. I don't think either of them were that fantastic though. Alright, let's get this back up to a big screen here for round number 2. And round 2 underway. Would like to see this fight get a little bit more energy into it. Ooh, Zerafa tried to go for a big old right over the top, but he does miss that. Tries to go for the combo as well. Maybe we're starting to see Zerafa wake up a little bit more into this second round, even though I do give that first round to him. It's not like anything was fantastic from both those guys, and it would arguably be 50-50, but I'd still say Zerafa took it just 2.5 minutes to go here, round 2. I will say, Jeff Fennick is good to listen to with the commentary. Like, he really does know what he's talking about. We all know he knows what he's talking about, but we've got rugby league commentators who have no idea what they're talking about, and they commentate. Oh, nice little couple of shots there from Creati on return. Oh, body shot and a big old right as well from Creati. He comes forward again and lands another body shot as well. That was nice. Zerafa tries to go over the top with the right, misses that though. You get other sports where commentators just don't know what the shit they're talking about. But with boxing, Jeff Fennick is actually pretty decent to listen to. I guess boxing is a lot... I don't know if it's easy to commentate. If you know what you're talking about, I guess it's easy to commentate, I guess, though. Oh, that's a nice body shot there from Zerafa with the right. Faked out to go to the left and then comes in underneath. 1.5 to go here of round number 2. There's 10 rounds. Oh, good left, right, but good defense as well from Creati. Yeah, there's no real intensity step up throughout this fight still. The energy is still quite low. And when you get low energies like this, I'd still say Zerafa's winning this second round 10-9 though, but if you want to be taking on Golovkin, bro, you're going to have to do a lot better than this. That was a good duck and weave. Creati tried to counter, but Zerafa just goes boom, boom, right underneath. Just jabbing some body shots here. I don't think Creati's landed a great deal of shots at the moment. I don't think he's landed much at all, realistically. Less than a minute to go now of round 2. Creati moving around. I really hate his trunks. Those yellow and black trunks look shocking. They look really, really bad. And is that Woolworths who sponsors him? Weird sponsorship, if that's the case. Really weird sponsorship for Woolworths to be sponsoring a boxing fight. 36 seconds to go here. A couple of body shots there from Zerafa. Oh, that's a good right there from Zerafa. Gets him onto the back foot, Creati. Back into the corner here. You can tell who the better fighter is here. Right now. Unless Creati steps it up, you can tell that he's not living the moment at the moment. He's not living the moment, but he goes for a left. Here we go. Okay, he's going to open up a little bit, but still, like, he had a combination. He landed maybe a left at max, but he had a left, right body shot, and only one left, I think, landed. Wasn't really that impressive there. That it looked good, but it didn't actually do anything, I wouldn't say. Creati goes for a body shot, misses that. I don't even know what the hell that was. So I'd give another 10 round there to Zerafa. Monty says, I would have been happy, so happy if we had just kept France to 2 goals. If we have only lost by 2, I would have been happy. Like 3-1, I would have been okay. 4-1. Monty says, I do like Chef's commentary. Yeah, he's good. Mr. Buckaroo says, my daughter has lived in WA most of her life. I'm so sorry, but I keep reminding her she's Queenslander. Mate, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't believe this dude keeps creating just different accounts of the different boxes that are fighting tonight. No. Zerafa's landed 17 shots, headshots to 11 headshots for Creati, and 12 body shots to Creati, 9 to Zerafa. So, it's not been terrible. There's 23 shots made for Creati, 26 to Zerafa. I'd still say Zerafa's up 10-9, 10-9 though for the first two rounds, so I'd say 2-0. Well, she says, to be fair, just watch the replay and Hodges was getting hit to the back of the head. Hard to argue that when near the whole fight was in the clinch was at least 5 to the back of. I didn't really see it, but alright. I still don't think that Hodges was even close to beating Gal at any stage though, so... but if that's the case, then fair enough. But I think Gal pretty convincingly won that fight still. Because it's like I didn't see it, commentary didn't see it, referee wasn't seeing it, so it's strange that it's easily visible because none of us saw it when it was happening live. But I'm not saying you're wrong. Oh, Zerafa goes to the left and right combo there. That was nice. It was really, really positive. Creati just opened up and didn't have any defense, and then Zerafa just went bang bang. Two minutes and 10 seconds to go here of round 3. Jab from Zerafa. Misses the third jab. 2 minutes to go, round 3. Yeah, I think that Jeff is probably right here. They're saying like if one punch lands here, they both are aware that they both have really good punching ability in regards to that's a good left there from Zerafa. They do have that really solid punch in them. But if they're not going to throw punches, they're both happy to effectively not throw punches, which is kind of exactly what's happening right now. But I do worry for Creati if he is going to go down the route of just allowing Zerafa to not really throw punches until he wants to, rather than forcing him to kind of play out of his game. All right, minute 15 to go here, round 3. Zerafa goes for a left jab, misses that one. Those trunks are the worst. By the way, the commentary just yawned. Wow. The commentary just yawned. That's insane. The official commentary just yawned. That's so funny. 50 seconds to go here, round 3. It's not the best fight, but like a yawn's pretty rich. It's still only like 10:30 in Sydney. 40 seconds to go here. I think it was Ben Damon. I don't think it was Jeff Fennick. So Creati comes forward. There, goes for a jab. Can't get anything going there to the body. 25 seconds to go now. Oh, that's a good left there from Creati. Finally, something he's thrown that's actually quite decent. I'd still not say this is a 3-0, but this round hasn't really been... I don't think either one of these guys have been fantastic in this third round. I'd say the first 2 rounds, clearly Zerafa. This is a 50-50 at best. Yeah, this hasn't been a great performance here from Zerafa. It's been a get the job done performance, I would say, right now. I'd say at max. Monty says there was talks CPL weeks ago that Zerafa's last fight opened up an opportunity to be a title fight. So maybe this is a tune-up fight, maybe. Well, it's just not... He's not looking good here, though. Like, if Golofman's watching it, he's like, okay, I'll take it just so I can slap you. Like, and he was taunting Timmy that he was going to get a belt before Tim. He's not going to be getting jack shit. Walsh says, no arguing that. The way Gal fights, it's going to happen. Maybe not 5, but a couple that were visible. There you go. Zerafa has no real knockout power. Yeah, I would agree, Bresky, but in the same sense that he's got enough... He's got enough there that can wobble you, but I wouldn't say that he could knock somebody. He's not really a knockout kind of guy, no. This fight's been really, really slow at the moment. Really, really slow at the moment. Well, that's what we were thinking with the Hardman versus Zerafa fight. But then again, Zerafa did knock him out, obviously. We thought that Hardman had the knockout power and Zerafa didn't, but it went the opposite way. But that's the beauty of boxing, man. 2 minutes, 47 to go here of round 4 of 10. Zerafa going forward. Creati just... Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't been anything spectacular, that's for sure. And the crowd's really quiet. There's just no one's opening up really. Like, they'll open up for a little bit, and Zerafa gets the left and the right there as Creati comes in over the top, but nothing spectacular happens there. You know, no one's really opening up. The only time it'll open up for maybe 5 seconds, and then they'll both go toe to toe for 5 seconds, and then it'll just slow down for another minute and a half. But I really think that if you're smart, you actually put Zerafa and Creati behind Gal and Hodges. I think that if you're smart, because a lot of people would have actually turned this off. A lot of people who weren't actual big boxing fans would turn it off. If you want them to watch the main fight, you put it as the effectively the co-main. People at the event are going to go to this and watch the whole fight, but people on TV, not necessarily everyone's going to watch this fight here. Oh, that's a good return there from Zerafa. Creati started coming forward there with a combo, but nothing really landed at all. And then, yeah, Zerafa will come back at him. I'm pretty certain we're frozen as we currently speak. Oh, no, we're back on. Good. Zerafa comes over the top of the right. If that happens, guys, stick around. It just happens from time to time. Zerafa goes on the right. He's got him in the corner now if he wants something. Goes for your uppercut, misses that, though. That's the first kind of pacey shot we've seen from Zerafa in about 13 years. 1 minute to go now, round 4 of 10. Got to throw some more punches, baby. Got to throw some more punches, baby. Oh, my headset's about to die soon. 50 seconds to go here. This is a slow fight, man. Yeah, Zerafa just can't really... I think Creati's really good at dodging and whatnot. That's not Woolworths. I don't know what that is down there. I don't know what it is. 30 seconds to go now, round 4. That's a good left there from Creati. I think he might be winning this 4th round. I think maybe the 4th round's going Creati's way. Overall, though, I don't think that you can tell me a clear winner besides maybe round 1. Oh, that's a good left there from Creati, though. Zerafa comes with the left. He'll just land it on the chin, but nothing too spectacular. 14 seconds left here. I think that last little flurry has definitely won this round here for Creati. All right, 10 seconds left here of the round. There's not going to be a knockout in this fight, though. I don't think so. And there we go. So that's going to be round 4 done. I'd take that round for Creati for sure. Monty says, what's people's thoughts on the Ryan Tank fight? Be interesting. I'll talk about that one after this fight. What says, who's your favourite fighter in boxing, both present and past? Ooh. I think in past, and you got to remember I'm 28, but in past, I really do love Mike Tyson at his peak. That doesn't mean that I think he was the best ever fighter, but I think at his peak, like, that guy is just monumental. Like, it's actually filthy how scary that guy was when he was at his peak. I think that right now, it is still hard to go past. It is still hard to go past Tyson, but as in Tyson Fury. But I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to think. Steve Canines is watching from the home of one of the best, the Pac-Man. Lovely work. Appreciate it, dude. Is that Philippines? Yeah? Philippines, yeah. So round 5 of 10 here. 2 minutes 50 to go here of the 5th round. Zerafa goes for a couple of big shots there. Kostas Tszyu was one of my all-time favourites. Bit before my time, though, Monty's. But yes, you know, I guess Mike Tyson was before my time as well a little bit, but in the same sense, a little bit different. But Kostas Tszyu, absolutely fantastic. Do you believe that Tim can go above him? 2.5 minutes left. He's happy about that Creati did a little fist pump. Yeah, he definitely did. Well, he won that 4th round for me. He did. Actually, I'll make a big screen again. I'll stop looking at the comments while we've got the fight on. I guess it's because it is such a slow fight that I guess that also makes it a little bit more interesting than what we're seeing right now. 2 minutes 40 to go here. But do you guys think that Tim Tszyu could be better than his dad? It's a big call. But Costa fought at a very different time. If Tim was able to beat Charlo, it's going to be massive, man. Zerafa comes forward there with the left jab, misses that. Minute 50 to go here of round number 5. This is absolutely going the distance, though. There's no way there's a knockout in this fight. If there is, it'd be just it'd be so against the run of play, effectively. This could put a nocturnal animal to sleep during winter. Minute 26 to go. Goes for a jab to Zerafa. At least that landed. Tried to go for a combo. I think maybe landed the right at the end of it, but only just skimmed it effectively. Creati just moving around. Creati's definitely not throwing anywhere near enough. But Creati had a good shot there. Zerafa landed a body shot as well. Okay, Creati lands a body shot there as well. Maybe he's starting to get a little bit better towards these middle rounds. A minute to go now of round 5. I'd say maybe Creati might be winning this 5th round too. no one's going to come out of this fight looking fantastic unless shit changes in this next, 5 rounds. Zerafa puts him into the corner and Creati gets around him. "35 seconds left. Yeah, he's not really getting in any position. I'd say Creati is very good with his footwork because he's not really getting put into the position that Zerafa wants to put him into. Oh, now he goes into him. He got him into the corner. Zerafa unloaded a left-right-left combo, but then he ducks underneath it and then puts Zerafa into the corner. But overall, nothing spectacular there. Maybe that means Zerafa gets around. Oh, that's a fantastic right there from Creati. Oh, he really loved that one. That was a fantastic shot from Creati. That might have won in the round, actually. Nothing else was good enough, and that was a really good right. That was arguably behind the head, too. I'd actually warned about that. That was behind the head shot there from Zerafa. So Costa was in my time. I do think Tim can repeat history in one fight, yeah. I don't think Tim has the chimp to last against Charlo. I hope you're wrong, but I know what he's saying. Yeah, Gal's calling it. Gal is calling it. Kareem says, "Thank God Timmy didn't fight Zerafa." Tim would slaughter Zerafa. Zerafa isn't showing anything right now. Like, it's probably 3-2 to Zerafa, and honestly, 4 of the 5 rounds are 50-50 rounds, and they're not good 50-50 rounds. Like, what happened in 50-50 rounds? TW says, "Get ready for all the excuses from Zerafa why he didn't perform well." Oh, it's because he's got COVID, mate. Well, see, that's the thing. The upset for Costa came at the end of his career where if Tim loses to Charlo, there's still plenty of options and time to rebuild. Absolutely. I think if he wins against Charlo, that he might actually get a... Like, it might... Oh, that's a nice combo from Zerafa. I think if he wins against Charlo this early in his career, the world's his oyster, man. And I think there is no argument for everyone saying... I think that Tim would easily, potential-wise, have the bigger career than Costa, which is crazy considering how good Costa was. So 2.5 minutes to go here of round 6. Zerafa started off better, which he needs to. Desperately needs to. Left, right there. Ooh, I think that kind of rocked him a little bit there. That was weird. It's like he looked... That was really strange there from Zerafa. Good left there from Creati as well. Creati has really woken up in this round 4, 5, and 6. If he wins this round, I'd nearly argue 3-3. But like I said, 4 out of 5 rounds. 4 out of 5 rounds so far have been literally 50-50. 2 minutes to go. Zerafa there with the left. Zerafa can't seem to actually find him. It's very difficult for Zerafa to actually land those punches. He's throwing more punches, but I don't think he's landing more punches. Jeff Fennick, that's unbelievable. Jeff Fennick has just said there's not much happening. Oh, that's a good left there. That was a really nice left from Zerafa. Jeff Fennick, as commentator, just said, "I'm going to take a break to have something to eat," I think he said. I don't know. It's something he said because there's not much happening. Like, we're in the 6th round of the main event, and he's saying there's not much happening, so I'm going to take a break. That's unbelievable. That's actually unbelievable. I love it. He's right, though. There isn't much happening. Minute 10 to go here. Zerafa goes to a couple body shots. This round has had a bit from both. It's been okay from both. There's been some moments. I think it could be arguably 50-50 again. You could even lean with Creati, but Zerafa's still been okay in the 6th round. I don't know. This is a hard round to call. He throws his right there. I think he just landed a jab there, Zerafa. Maybe you give this round to Zerafa. Maybe it's 4-2. There's still 40 seconds left, though. Body shot there from Creati. Zerafa, left, right, left. All 3 of those land. And body shot there from Zerafa. Creati goes to the body shot as well. Zerafa's just literally lying on top of him at that point. 20 seconds to go here, round 6. Like, he's just got him. He's just on top of him at that point. From behind. Ooh, that's a body shot from Creati that landed. I want to see the stats in regards to headshots and body shots. I think body shots, you'd still see Creati leading. Ooh, they went for a big haymaker there in Creati, but missed that one. Zerafa tried to return, missed that. And there we go. So round 6 is done. I'd probably say Zerafa gets that round. Lem says, who's winning? I'd say Zerafa 4-2, but bro, it's a snooze fest. It's a snooze fest, bro. Kostya lost fights early in his career. He did. Yeah, look at us all talking about team while Zerafa fights. Well, it is what it is, bro. It's just such a dead fight, this. Like, you know, it's just nothing. There's nothing happening right now. Is this 10 or 12? This is a 10 round of TW, thank God. Love is all I'm getting a feed. It's incredible. It sounds like a slow fight then. Oh, Monty's, it's a slow fight, alright. Yeah, it's a slow fight. Bresky said this fight's embarrassing. It's nearly at the point where it's like, I'm not even going to go big screen. I'm just going to have the fight down there, watch the fight, and also look at you guys in the chat. Goalless draw Morocco and Croatia. That sounds just as boring. That sounds just as boring. Not even a corner. There's not even a corner, Joe. There's no corner. The Gal fight, at least. But I think the Gal fight meant more to people. Okay, so round 7. Both boys kind of come out here and land a couple early days. Yeah, no statement made has been by either of these guys. But it's like Zerafa's meant to be the guy making the statement. Considering he wants to take on Golovkin, who would be watching this right now, or they'd watch the highlights, or they'll watch the fight at a better time. Oh no, it would be like 6 in the morning, 7 a.m. or something like that. Oh, cool! I got to refresh the stream. Hold on. You know, it's like 6 or 7 in the morning over there in America, so it wouldn't be too bad of a time. He probably is watching this fight. He probably is. If it's true what Zerafa's team is saying, if it's true. I don't think Tyson Fury's fight will be good against Chisora Bretsky. I think that Tyson Fury will win that fight easily. What is this fighting from Zerafa? Like he's just like jumped at him. That was weird. He went for a shot and just like jumped him. That was really, really strange there. Like, yeah, I just don't think that Tyson Chisora is going to be that fantastic. I think that Tyson wins that pretty easily. So, minute 45 to go here, round 7. Watch, there's no disrespect. 99% of us would get our boxers chopped by Zerafa. Absolutely. I'm not here saying that I'm a better fighter, but that doesn't mean you can't criticise. You can criticise, and you can comment. You can have an opinion on sport. People will always tell you, "Oh, you can't play better, so why are you going to say that?" It's like you can't say shit. Like I can because I can compare. I can compare to other boxers who are in their professional career. I'm not comparing to me. I'm comparing to other people that I've watched. Right, and it's the same with everyone. You are entitled and allowed to say someone is shithouse compared. It's not them saying that the person is a shit boxer in general. It just means they're shit compared to the other boxers who are much better than them, like in rugby league. Not you, Walsh. I'm not having to go at you. I'm just saying for everyone else because it's such a common thing that people say, especially people who don't watch sport. They're like, you can't say that. So I'll say what I want. 45 seconds to go, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm right when I say that too. It just means that that's my opinion. So 38 seconds to go here, round 7. Creati goes for a left jab. This has been a shocking round as well. That's the thing. The worst boxer on the planet is still a professional boxer. He's still professional, which means he's done a lot to get there. It's a lot better than me. That doesn't mean that I don't think he's shit house because he's shit compared to everybody else. Oh, a little bit of flurry here from Zerafa, trying to open up a bit, but nothing. Creati goes for a big left swing-a-ding-ding. Misses that. I just love watching Tyson fight. Well, no, Bretsky, absolutely. I just don't think that's going to be a good fight. I think Tyson... Well, it's a good fight if you like Tyson, then because Tyson will win that fight. That's a nice right hand there by Zerafa. And there we go. So that is round, I think, 7 or 8. Jeez, this fight's been so poor. That was round 7. So we're about to go into round 8 here. And I'd give that round to Zerafa. I'd say maybe 5-2 right now. 5-2 Zerafa. MPHHS podcast says, let's be honest, Lodge wanted to fight, right? He should have fought Sia. Yeah, but in the same sense, Takiyaho was pretty average in that fight too. Takiyaho was super overrated going into that fight. I think the best fight... There hasn't been that many great fights tonight, actually. Chris says, yeah, agree, Tyson will, but Chisora last fights have been highly entertaining. Yeah, they have, but in the same sense, I do think Fury will be too good. Yeah, I hope it gets more intense. It's been very slow, this start, yeah. Zerafa has no right to ask to fight Tim Tszyu. Bro, he'll get crunched. He'll get killed in that fight. There is no way that... Tim Tszyu is looking at this fight right now with his feet on the chair, feet up on the table, kicking back and singing Kumbaya. No, there's no way that Tim goes out of his way to fight this fight. No chance. Alright, Zerafa's starting to open up a little bit here in this 8th round. Need to see it. Need to see it if you want to prove to everyone that you're not a Muppet. Oh, he's a Muppet, though. I've gone 5-2 Lems in favour of Zerafa, but it's a 50. There's so many 50-50 rounds, man, and not for good reason. Like, there's so many 50-50 rounds where I've lent with Zerafa because maybe they give it to him, but overall, it's super close for not good reasons. But I would go 5-2 Zerafa. 2 minutes 20 to go here of the 8th. And there's a punch behind the back of the head there for Zerafa, and that's actually the second punch that he's made behind the back of the head, so he's got to be careful. I think I do have Charlo to win that fight against Tim Tszyu, Crest, but in the same sense, I want my boy to win, obviously, Timmy Tszyu. Zerafa with the left, doesn't really land that. Goes over the top with the right as well, misses that. 2 minutes to go here of round 8 of 10. Zerafa versus Jake Paul, you see it happening? No, mate. Jake Paul wouldn't even... Zerafa wouldn't even be able, with the numbers that Jake Paul pulls, Zerafa wouldn't even be able to clean the shoes of Jake Paul, bro. Not even the shoes. He wouldn't be able to scrub his thongs in regards to the amount of money and numbers that Jake Paul goes through. Alright, so minute 24 to go here of the 8th round. And body shot there from Creati is okay. Zerafa tried to go for a counter shot there. Maybe Creati is better in 8th round. I don't know. This is hard again. Minute to go now. I will stream Fury versus Chisora. I will stream it. What time is that? That'd be like 5 a.m, wouldn't it? The World Cup will be on, actually. The World Cup will be on. 48 seconds to go now, round 8. Zerafa goes for a right uppercut, misses that. Tony Easy says Zerafa is losing this fight. Is he? Are you sure? I don't think I could confidently say either way, man. 30 seconds to go. I'm not crazily surprised. This is just a shit fight. 20 seconds to go here. I don't think that anyone could confidently say that anyone's completely lost this. Oh, Zerafa. He lunged in and nearly went out of the ring. Alright, less than 10 seconds to go here. Okuso got a really easy win, man. Really easy win, Crest. But it was designed for him to make it 3-3. And got KO as well. And there we go. That round was dreadful. Honestly, I don't know what you guys want me to say because I don't know who won that round because they're both not fighting well here. That's now into the 9th round. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Don't worry, the fight will be over soon, ladies and gentlemen. The fight will be over soon. Appreciate you, Walshy. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. We'll see you next time. We do Rugby League here, FIFA World Cup as well. Plus boxing, obviously. Walshy says, if it wasn't for us watching... Oh, one second here. Creati, 46 headshots, 55 body shots. Zerafa, 62 headshots and 36 body shots. So... Creati's actually landed more, but mainly from the body. 19 more shots to the body to Zerafa's 36. 55 to 36, and then Zerafa is 62 to 46 in regards to headshots. Yes, the Gal fight should have been the main event. Zerafa is RSL fighter and is finished, and no chance if he goes overseas. Imagine him taking on Golovkin, bro, watching this. Tank or Garcia? I got Tank murdering Garcia. I have Tank, but I think Garcia is better than people give him credit for because obviously he's an Instagram boxer. But overall, I still think that Ryan's fine. But Tank is a very good fighter. Obviously, Zerafa got the decision. Exactly, Lems. So 2.5 minutes to go here, round 9. Robert Watson, you really are obsessed with draws, eh? You really love a good draw, don't you? Like, you said Gal was going to be a draw. Like, that was nowhere close to a draw. That was a very clear, definitive win there from The clear definitive win there for Gal. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here, round 9. Zerafa coming forward. Creati separates it. Good jab there from Creati. That was a nice jab. No head movements from Garcia. I do think, I think Tank is the better fighter there, but I just think that people discredit Garcia just because, you know, he is on social media realistically. Good jab again there from Creati. Okay, he's winning this round so far. He is winning this round so far. Monty says, is it over? I wish. Was it only 8 rounds? No, it's 10 rounds. Tank is a multi-division champ. He owns a belt at 140, and Ryan hasn't faced anyone like Tank. No, I agree. Oh, that's a nice shot there from Zerafa. Minute 30 to go on the edge there. Oh, that was a nice right there from Zerafa. Rocked the head back of Creati. Okay, he's starting to kind of get back into this round. Oh, okay, this round's a little bit more better to watch. Zerafa comes over the top with a right. Underneath, misses that defense there. Creati, that's fine. They both don't look tired. You know why, commentary? You know why they both don't look tired? Because they've barely thrown any punches in the first 8 rounds. Minute to go here of round 9. Creati comes forward with a couple of jabs. .45 seconds left. Oh, that's a nice right there from Zerafa. Comes with a couple of cheeky left, you know, touches and then, you know, slaps it with the right. Good call, Jay. 30 seconds left here. I'd maybe lean with Zerafa in this 9th round too, actually. Mysterious Actors, who's winning? I'm like, bro, honestly, I'm leaning with Zerafa, but it's 50-50 for bad reasons. It's been such a dead, boring fight. But I am personally leaning with Zerafa as we currently speak. And now the referee's getting involved because of how shit the fight is, realistically. All right. Bell's about to go any moment now. Give us a ding, ding, ding. There we go. Ding, ding, ding is there. So I'd lean maybe with, I'd lean with Zerafa in that one. Monty says, in the way Tank walks people in his shots and either hand has power, Ryan only has the short left hook and it's only effective against right-handers. Yeah, also it has a really nice body shot though. Sachin Kells does not just get knocked out already, Zerafa. Knock me out at this point. Knock me out with how boring this fight is. But Zerafa's going to win decision. Like, they'll give Zerafa the decision, 100%. 100%. Hunch. Why, do you think, Mysterious Zach, did you want Creati to win? I think everyone wants Creati to win, though, because everyone doesn't like, no one likes Zerafa. Yeah, the commentary is literally making fun of this fight right now. They're like, round 10 might be the best we've ever seen, Jeff. Stick around. Yeah, it doesn't look like Creati doesn't want to win. It does. It looks like no one wants to win. But it looks like Zerafa knows he's going to win if he gets the decision. Yeah, I agree, Bresky. I don't think that Golovkin's going to want to fight Zerafa after this. Zerafa needed to make a statement here. Like, he needed to make a statement, like a knockout, or just exciting fighting. This is not exciting. Like, this is not going to pull any pay-per-view numbers. When you're boxing, you've got to think about pay-per-views, who you think you can win, but also, you've got to think about the money that you're going to make. And unless it's a requirement, unless you're forced to do it, Golovkin's not going to want to fight this Muppet. 2.5 minutes ago, that Spence Crawford fight's a fantastic fight, by the way. So 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here of the fight, thank God. Oh, Zerafa with a nice right. Finally, we saw something from somebody. But there's nowhere for Zerafa to from here. He's going to beg and plead Tim Tszyu. He's going to come out and say that Timmy Tszyu is scared, blah, 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 blah. Which is boring. Is he? He's not mandatory, is he? Zerafa is goal. Is he mandatory? Surely not. It was a verbal agreement, so I would say I don't believe it's mandatory. But I could be wrong. I really don't know. Minute 20 to go here. I don't think so. It's just such a big step up. Like, he's taking on Creati in Sydney to take it on Golovkin. Come on, man. That's just such a big step up. 1 minute to go. Oh, Zerafa's kind of like slipped over there. Garcia KO'd Luke Campbell, who Loma went the distance with, and he was a southpaw, yeah? Wasn't that the beautiful body shot? Luke Campbell, wasn't that when he got that absolutely sweet right body shot? Tony says, who you call him Muppet? I like the Muppets. Both these guys right now, but realistically, Zerafa's a Muppet. But overall, they're gonna give him this fight. 38 seconds to go here. The reason, usually, guys, if you guys are tuning in, like the commentary, I usually will commentate to a T. But really, this fight's been so shite that I'm not even watching on big screen anymore. I'm putting it on the small screen and talking to you guys in the chat. Really, Zerafa gets a left there. If something happens, I tell you. But there's 20 seconds left here. One of the most boring fight of the night. Pretty sure he won the mandatory shot, and that's why he was trolling Timmy. Well, Zerafa is not beating Triple G. That was a good uppercut there from Zerafa. It's definitely, the 10th round's easily Zerafa's. Zerafa's, get me coffee. Need one right now. Alright, about 5 seconds to go here. Creati is smiling. I don't think he's won this fight, man. I don't think he has. I don't think they'll give it to him anyway. We definitely know he's not beating Triple G, mate. He's not even getting past the second round. You're like, no. He's just, I don't know. It's just funny. Alright, so let's see what the official scorecard has it here. Let's see. 1 second here. Let's see how the official scorecard has this one. Maybe 6-4, 7-3, 6-4. Last time Zerafa fought in the USA, he got knocked out. Who did he fight in the USA? I just don't know how much of a draw that is, because no one outside of Australia, no one in Australia gives a shit about Zerafa. You know, like, if it wasn't for Gal fighting tonight, I'm telling you, if Gal was not fighting Hodges, no one would have watched this fight. And thank God, because it was such a shocking fight. But, like, if it wasn't for Gal, Zerafa is not a pull on any level. Tim Tszyu is a pull. You know, Tim used his ability with Gal. No one watched his fights until he fought under Gal for the, I think it was the Mark Hunt fight, right? And then when he did that, Tim Tszyu now is a pull. You know, Zerafa has now had this fight, and everyone just looks at him like you're a goose, because that was just so shite. It's all about utilising your opportunities. It's all about utilising opportunities. Cress's Gal versus Sonny Bill. I'd love to see it, but I don't think Gal's going to do another fight. I don't think it. He might, but I don't think he will. I think he's done. Cress says Gal. Yeah, I don't think so. Monty says, and that's on Sonny Bill, by the way. That's on Sonny Bill because he's a cat. After he pulled from the Zerafa fight, he ruined himself. Yeah, absolutely. He would never live that down. You'll never live that down. 25 million in 3 years, haven't spent a cent. Crazy. Alright, we're still waiting here for the official scorecard. And then we'll be jumping off for tonight. I'll do some World Cup action tomorrow night, guys. Tonight, I'm way too tired. So real loss to Mark Hunt at Co, who got pumped by Gal years ago. Alright, to the centre of the ring here. I would love this to say Creati. I just don't think it happens. It's not impossible, though. It's not impossible. After 10 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Score 98, 93. That'll be Zerafa. 99, 91. That'll be Zerafa. 98, 92. That'll be Zerafa. Yeah. Zerafa will win that fight there. Zerafa will win that fight by unanimous decision. It's such a wank fight. Like, the guy's going off about it, and like, man, what a wank fight. It's funny though, because Creati thought he was like the winner, which is weird. I don't know who would let him know that he thought that he won that. UD. So let me just fix this one here. Zerafa by unanimous decision, unfortunately, which means apparently his next fight will be him getting punched in the face by Golovkin. What a lucky man Golovkin is. I think Hunt could have beat Gal if he was as fit as he was for the Sunny fight. Maybe. I think Gal was just simply a better fighter back then, and I think that nowadays it would be different. Zerafa, it was a pretty shitty performance on your end. It was actually really, really boring. Really terrible. But overall, man, it's been a decent night. We got to watch on as Gal took on Hodges and he won that fight. And overall, I think it was a bit of an average card, actually. It didn't really do too well. Telford was the best fight of the night. Telford was clearly the best fight of the night, but the other 4 fights all were pretty disappointing overall. But guys, I'm going to jump off for now. I will see you guys tomorrow for some World Cup streams. And we'll stream the Chisora versus Fury fight next week. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I appreciate you for tuning in. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.